Welcome to D20 Legends. Here at TM2 Studios, my name is Mike. I will be your DM for this evening. Why don't we go around the table and introduce ourselves, starting on this side.
That's when I thought I was out to me back in.
My name is Michael. I'm playing TJ Amberfeather, the human rogue.
My name is Sean Lukanen, and then I'm a wood elf fighter named Zaga.
Salutations. Wait, wrong show. I am Billy Towers. I am playing our barbarian human Joshua.
Smiles, everyone, smiles.
My name is Remy, and I will be playing the elven cleric known as Trevor.
My name is Ashley. I'll be playing an elven ranger named Shava.
Fantastic. Just want to point out real quick that if you go over to our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/TM2 Studios, give us a follow. Once we get to 50 followers, we will give away a brand new copy of the 2024 D&D Player's Handbook. Go on over, smash that follow button, help us get 50 followers.
Be a winner.
Be a winner.
All right, but you'll have to roll for it.
Who would like to do the recap? What, do you got something there?
No, you gave it to me. I was just going to ask, is it just this was the description? Or is there any like pluses or anything besides that
No,
on those two? Just those?
Yes,
That's
yeah.
all I needed to know.
Yep.
All right. I was minding my own business. No, I was
Always is.
So, all right. We made a plan with our ranger. Not this one, the smart one.
Fair.
I'm playing off. Huh?
Fair.
Fair. We had made a plan with our ranger to stage an ambush/rescue operation against White Wolf and his compatriots that were holding Joshua's dad captive. As they were approaching, things went a little sideways. We ended up going into combat. I got knocked down a lot. It hurt.
Me too.
You too, yeah. We got rescued. Thank you. Everything went well. Someone stole my kill. Just like... No.
Well, that'll teach you to stop falling down all the time.
It would, wouldn't it?
I just want to call out Trevor as the MVP of that.
MVP, yes.
Our
Keeping
battle
people-
medic.
Hey,
Combat medic.
always put respect on the healers.
Or maybe learn to dodge, buddy.
I refuse. This face was meant for punching.
Fine then, get some armor.
I can't argue with that. Anyways, we had defeated White Wolf and his goblins at the moment. Rescued Joshua's dad. And,
Not just goblins, but bugbears as well.
Bugbears. No, two fighter humans.
Oh, my mistake.
I don't know what their actual
That's
class
fine.
was, but they're some sort of martial.
Mm-hmm.
So,
4 goblins, 3 humans, and White Wolf.
yep. And that is where we left off, where we will hopefully be running very fast.
Quietly, though.
Quietly running. That's
Mhm.
correct. And that's everything I have.
That is. Oh, you got something?
No, I was not for the recap, but I had a question for our cleric over here.
Yeah.
You have to create water.
I had to choose between that and silence.
Okay, never mind.
About
I was gonna pull a BG3.
Unfortunately, no
What?
create water.
Wash the blood away.
Mhm.
what blood?
To be fair, cleaning blood is a 2 rinse process. I have no idea how I know that.
I do.
I don't know. You've gotten punched in the face a couple times.
No, Joshua's been punched in the face a couple of times. Trevor had to clean it up.
I wasn't referring to the character.
Remind me, did the battle just end?
Yes.
Fresh
And
battle.
so
The
Yeah.
battle ended.
Fresh
bodies are laying in the field.
No, we've actually moved the bodies
Moved the bodies.
off the
There we
After
off
we
the
looted
road.
that.
Snowed them,
There
snowed
we
them in
go.
bushes with all those hands sticking out, so now the human bush.
I also have
And
White
we've
Wolf's bloody
looted-
cap, so that's mine now.
By the way, what was
Owl.
His cowl, yes.
during the fight? What was the weather like? Raining?
Just cloudy.
I was just wondering.
Cool
if
and
rain
cloudy.
could have washed
Cool
it
and cloudy.
away or-
No, that's what I
No.
was asking the cleric if he had created water.
I was playing off what you said and trying to see if it was already done.
That's why
No.
we need to move quickly.
So we hid the bodies
Hid the
quickly, and
Mhm.
we checked on Sam to make sure that he could
okay.
handle the travel.
Yeah.
And
It'll be
You're carrying.
half
Yep.
for the most part for him, as he's just in weakened state.
He's carrying them.
Yeah,
Oh,
still have.
there you go. That's right. Yep.
And it's we humans are still heavy.
Yep.
You're probably at half speed carrying them.
Yep.
Depends on his strength.
Oh, I can give you
My strength is not bad, but it's not carry a full like a grown man while running.
Yeah, but you said he'd like under 100.
Is it
He's-
an hour since the battle?
So many fucking questions.
Like,
No, it has not been an hour since the
I was
battle.
gonna cast Language Illustrator on him so he could carry a little bit faster.
That's right. Yep.
So that's the only reason I asked.
That's okay.
How often can you class?
I think it's once.
That increases his movement by 10 feet
for an hour.
for an hour.
But I
An
don't
hour.
know. I don't know if there is a time limit. Just 1 hour.
Is a time limit? How many often can you cast it? Usually, class features like that maybe once a day.
Yeah. Sorry, I
What's a
didn't.
long rest?
I didn't have the enhanced ability. So
I'm happy to be alive. Where I'm currently sitting at.
Oh, which reminds me, how many times did you fall down?
2.
2. So you have 2 points of exhaustion.
Alrighty then.
oh crud.
Mhm.
Alrighty then.
How many times did you
Right.
fall down, Sean?
That's the spell itself.
What's that?
How many times did you go unconscious?
Twice.
You have 2 points of exhaustion.
Yeah, that's a spell though. But what the feature that gives you the ability to cast that spell is what? The fact that you're
We're actually moving slower.
He's a Eldritch
he-
Knight.
no, he's an elf.
He's a battle master, but he gets it from
Right.
elves.
Oh,
Well, you get it from elf. But is that a cantrip or
that's his first level spell.
his first level spell?
Mhm.
Then yeah, it should say how often.
I think he can only cast it once.
Well, yeah, I think it's once.
Yeah, it's done.
Because that's a species feature. Tiefling, human, elf. Foxrider is level 3.
Exhaustion.
Yeah.
So exhaustion does.
It's
I can
different
look it-
levels.
Actually, I can look it up.
It's different now because it's
I'm gonna look up
five,
exhaustion.
5/5.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. You always have the spell prepared. You can cast it once without a spell slot, and you regain the ability to cast it in that way when you finish a long round. So you don't have any other spell abilities, so
So I can't use it.
so
Even if I
you
want
could you get once a day, once for long rounds.
to. I'm looking up.
So it says
366.
exhaustion levels. This condition is cumulative. Each time you receive it, you gain 1 level exhaustion. You die. Your exhaustion level is 6. D20 tests affected. When you make a D20 test, the roll is reduced by 2 times your exhaustion level.
So they're at -4.
Yep.
Okay.
Speed is reduced by the number of feet equal to 5 times your exhaustion level.
Be 10.
Okay.
And removing exhaustion levels, finishing a long rest removes 1 exhaustion level. Yeah.
Could we say that it's from the healer's kit because I was pretty much giving them adrenaline shots?
Say what now?
Because I was using the healer's kit on them so often, adrenaline shots.
Now they're exhausted.
I'm alive.
So even though you have long strider, which gives you 10 feet, your movement's reduced. 10
Yeah, but
feet.
You don't have
Long strider.
He has long
She has
strider.
long strider.
So how many points of exhaustion do you have? 2. And you're already carrying.
Well, wait, doesn't?
Yeah.
You're moving.
Slow.
Well, see, he's a wood elf, so his natural speed is already 35, so he's only at 25.
And over.
Once the long strider is over.
So
And
that's
your
why
father's
it's
over.
what is in this until we do
You're
So
on
you're gonna need a couple long.
Fine.
So you remove one exhaustion
that was
when you take a long rest.
I apologize for that. Die if your exhaustion is 6.
Sorry.
Let's not do that.
Sorry about that.
That was-
All right.
Just smack.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay. There.
You sure?
Look at you. Look at me.
I'm
Which one?
Can we
fine.
get moving, please?
That was blood, by the way.
The battle is over. The bodies are stashed. The blood stains still fill the road. You guys move out, I assume,
Yes.
back towards the trail that you came from, up and around
Yes.
Right.
Grimsby.
Best-
Not Grimsby, but the mine shaft.
Past the mine shaft, up around the north side and the back side.
All right.
As
Moving at
safely and quickly
slower
as
pace.
as
Sure.
possible.
Mhm.
I would imagine you want to be stealthy. Am I correct?
Try to.
All right. Stealth
Try to not
rolls.
bring attention to ourselves.
Stealth rolls, everybody.
Ooh.
Is the exhaustion thing your thing?
Oh wow. But
Yeah.
Oh
That's
wow.
That's fine.
my
just curious.
homebrew deal. Yep.
Ah, look.
Start over here. Ashley looks so thrilled.
21.
Nice.
First roll of the night was a nat 20,
That's
but because
a
of
good start.
because I have disadvantage because of my armor, 18.
Nice.
Still good.
Even with everything?
Even
17.
With everything, 13.
Bad.
Right.
Too bad.
26.
Nice. You slowly, quietly make your way back up through the trail. No goblins in sight. No sounds to be heard as the wind blows through the across the mountain range.
Marching order will be the 2 rangers out front.
I'm the slowest right now.
I understand that 2 rangers can be up front, the rest of you guys in the middle, and I'll be bringing up the room. Keeping an eye on our back.
Yep.
Just giving him what the general order is in case he wants to. Who needs to start making rolls?
Yep.
So well, Fennec, Ferric,
Ferric.
whatever,
Ferric.
Fair.
Like ferret.
Ferrics, Ferrics. Getting Andorra confused. He knows these trails better than we do. He's been up here, so I'm gonna let him and Shaba be out front with their whole ranger thinking, and then put the rest of you guys in the middle to keep an eye on his father. And you're all slow moving. We're all slow moving because of the exhaustion levels of these two and whatnot. And his father is probably not moving very fast either.
He's
And
being
then-
carried.
Well, whatever. And then with me in the back, I can keep an eye on for anything.
Mm-hmm.
I can easily catch up to you guys if I have to, if I hang back and wait and watch or two.
Just a matter of time at this point as you guys slowly, quietly make your way back up through the pass. You get back up to your bird's nest view where you were overlooking the mine shaft, and the mine shaft, it seems nobody outside.
Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
You continue down
What time of day is it?
Let's see, you guys planned your ambush early in the morning, right? You got down there and we're waiting for a while.
Yeah,
It was around
midday.
midday by the time that they eventually ended up coming down the road. And then, so we're probably looking at
Mid-afternoon by now.
getting closer into more of the evening point.
Keep moving. I don't want to be around on this side of the mountain.
Yeah.
They find the body
Mhm.
and figure out somebody's missing.
Few hours more past.
Anyone covering our tracks as we march along?
That's whatever. I don't know how is it dirt road path, is it a rocky path,
It's a rocky path,
so there's not much of cover.
Mhm.
a rocky trail.
I mean, I can take a branch and
Mhm.
what do much if there's nothing. If we're not leaving anything behind, really.
Few more hours pass as you make your way around the mountain range and start creeping your way towards the Whispering Glade. Fog rolls in.
From this point, how far was it?
Uh,
We came across last time.
5-ish miles, maybe a little bit more.
A couple hours
Hmm.
to get there.
Mhm.
Yep.
Because we don't see any
He doesn't completely there.
Mhm.
That's why I want
There's nowhere we could play do it.
not to where across the pass on the other side.
Yeah.
South of there.
Could we go back to where we were on top of the mountain?
Well,
that would just be putting us
that would put us
Yeah.
too close because if they start coming
That's-
looking, I want to put us in a spot where they're less likely to come. So if we're on
Mhm.
this side of the mountains, they're probably going to be less inclined to running into the whisper.
I got
Yeah.
an idea to possibly make it safer. Well, not safer, but less likely that we'll be attacked while in here. But it does diminish one of our senses in the process.
Darkness.
Silence. That's why I brought it up.
Save the spell slot.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. We'll just keep moving as best we can and try to be as quiet as we can going through that
Mhm.
blade. Through the whispering blade, we get the pass back over to the other side and hopefully find our horses.
Yeah.
All right. Eric continues to lead as he keeps you close to the mountain range on the western side as the light begins to fade as the sun sets on the horizon.
Oh, yeah.
Worse than that, you only have one hit die remaining. No, you have two. Yes.
You do have some superiority. It's not gonna help you.
Mhm.
Familiar shadows in the distance catch your gaze.
In front of us, behind us, to the side of us.
And off to the side, so where you would be, they would be off to the right, lumbering about out there. They don't take any notice of you as of yet.
Moving.
As you guys are moving through
Oh, we see it. They don't
Yeah,
see us.
yes.
We
Mhm.
should catch your gaze. I
shadows,
thought they flew there.
shadows
We see them, they don't see us.
in the dim light. Those for those who have dark vision.
Well, what? Yeah, I'm sorry.
For those that have dark vision,
What'd you say, Rip?
you catch their
Oh, okay.
shadow in the mist. As the light begins to dim.
Mhm. Well, no, Trevor does too. He has dark vision. These two don't.
Joshua does not. TJ.
I look over at Trevor.
Why I was thinking about taking.
Hey, TJ and Joshua, just a heads up. There's shadow
Mhm.
looking.
Silence.
The hours pass as we keep moving along the mountain range. Now dark. So, are you going to continue to keep moving? What is the plan here?
Not here.
Not on this side.
No.
I would say get to the pass and get over the top, or at least get up into the pass. Find a spot for the night.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do it at the blade side.
Because then we risk being spotted, which we don't want.
Every so often, just going to be casting Spare the Dying on Sam. Just, I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do with my current setup right now.
You got
Mm.
it. Everybody give me another stealth roll. It's now that you are in the middle of the glade. It is dark out.
-23.
What'd you get?
-3.
Shit.
-3.
Negative
Oh,
I got
yeah.
an
Is it the mind? Oh, wait, what did you say it was?
Oh,
No, what, it's actually no.
I got an 18.
18.
Six.
6. Oh my God.
Would have gotten an 18 if I wasn't in disadvantage.
Uh-huh.
5.
Oh my God.
Run.
Uh, all right. Here we are. You're making your way along the ridge. 3 of your party members. 3 of your dark vision party members
Splashing around out there.
seem to. Yeah, it's
For me, it's I twist my ankle while trying to keep the armor from clattering and also holding on to Sam.
Just clanging my great sword and long sword
Ting,
together.
ting, ting.
a familiar sound. Seems to be emanating ever so close and close.
Familiar as in spirit. Familiar as in like.
You recognize it because you were running from it previously.
Zombies.
Here.
The undead.
So we will say at this point that stealth is not an option. Barrick will do whatever he can to help assist,
Mm.
but zombies are on top of you guys.
Ugh.
Top of us.
Well, we'll say within 60 feet of you, you have gained their attention as 3 of your party members have made quite a bit of racket. They are now attracted to your location.
Oh, stealth is no longer an option.
Well, yeah, literally, Barrick's like, we
Mhm.
Immediately,
Stand.
whatever direction Barrick is running in,
Yeah.
I'm double dashing behind him.
Yep.
Double time.
got it.
I mean, I'm gonna run this.
So what would be your total movement speed then?
So move, an action move.
Yep.
40.
Okay.
25.
No,
50.
50.
Yep.
They need to be.
Move and a dash would be 50.
They need to be within.
We're not. I'm not
You
sticking
said
around.
there's 60.
6 at least. Well, I mean, from what you can tell,
How
because
did-
it's dark, you can't tell the shit. So
How dense was the fog? I'm assuming they heard us.
Yep. How dense is the fog? It's hard. For you, it's hard to tell now that it's
Before it got
dark.
dark, how dense was it?
It's like walking through God, what's that movie or the video game? Oh shit. Fuck. It's foggy.
Are you talking about Silent Hill?
Yeah, Silent Hill.
It's
Oh wow. Shit, you won't know that. But yeah.
So
Vision,
me adding to it probably won't do it.
typical vision, maybe 10, 15 feet.
Well, it might help.
But it's dark. So
They're going based on sound, not on
yep.
visual cues.
They've heard you and they are engaging on your the location where you were. So you guys begin to
Move quicker.
move quicker.
Yes.
Now would be a good time.
Yeah, got a better idea, but now they're too far away. Let's keep on moving. If they get closer, I'll have something ready.
Okay. They're not doing it based on visual cues, so it's all sounds. Fog cloud won't do us a lot of good. This
So-
is a swamp, right?
Who would be your slowest person at this
Me.
point?
Me,
No,
I'm carrying Sam, which
I thought he was.
no, we switched.
Okay.
because that would have just slowed him down to a crawl with his exhaustion.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
Mhm.
the next
What's that?
strongest,
And what's your total movement then?
30 feet,
30 feet.
Yeah.
because I'm high
half
up.
movement.
Oh,
35 would be.
Hmm?
Aren't you typically 35?
What else are 35? Tiles are 30.
Mhm.
Yeah, high elf.
He's the same as me.
Yes.
High elf as well.
so I'm the only one with 35.
So
Double checking, just to be certain.
So, contemplating here.
40 something.
Yeah.
Wrong.
We're going to get
Sense of, like,
technical
light.
about half
Yeah.
movement.
So
Right.
probably about 15
35,
feet.
which would
Look at
be
that.
about 17 and a half, which would be 5 feet. All right.
So 15-foot movement with
Gotcha.
Sam on my back.
So Trevor will be he's the guy in the back.
No, I'm still in back.
Okay.
That means guarding Trevor, then that's
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
um,
All right. So that's the plan, to move quickly.
yes, move quickly,
Okay.
but I'm gonna try and make a distraction.
Okay. Go for it.
Do we pass any trees? Dead trees? type
There's
scenarios?
plenty of dead trees in this. I mean, it is a rotting swamp.
Yeah, but how? Fucking, I'll just say it. I use prestidigitation to start a tree on fire. I can
Oh.
create it. I can create a small campfire.
All right.
Oh,
Small campfire.
Starting a dead
All
tree
right.
on fire.
Sure.
I already had the idea when you started saying it. So.
That's why you told me the whole time.
Turns out one of
I was
those is
considering doing something similar there. Yeah, this is
turns out that one of them is an undead treant.
Even better. I'm trying to create
As your campfire lights the tree up, creating a distraction.
Yeah, let's see. They'll go to the fire, thinking there'll be something there as we.
Your
take it.
distraction seems Yes.
Let's go.
As you continue to move out of the range,
Same thing.
continue to move on.
That's why I take prestidigitation. It's a
You,
good.
avoided the altercation for the time being.
Man, smart moves.
As
Smart.
you keep moving through the Whispering Glade.
Prestidigitation is great for little distractions.
Hours continue to tick by as you're moving through at a slower pace, of course, so it's taking longer to move around the range.
Yeah.
You get to about early morning-ish before you reach the pass that leads up and around through that's like just the beginning of it. As you're
Really?
still in the Whispering Glade. It's taking
You
you,
only said
you went 5 miles up, and then you've had to come back
yeah. You said it was.
almost 20 miles back.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was. We only had 5 miles to go.
No, that was just to get up towards the
We
top of
went
the
to
range.
5.
And
Okay.
now going back down through the Whispering Glade
Okay.
around the west side of
Yeah.
it, roughly 15 to 20 miles to get there.
And we're moving at about half speed. So.
Yeah. So it's taken a good
Yeah.
chunk of the night. It's early morning at this point before you reach the pass and start making your way up. Again, much slower, just due to the
I forget. Were there any caves along the way to the pass we came through last?
not on the side. No, and you haven't noticed. Well, you can give me a second. Google it out. 6. That would be a disadvantage because it's dark out too.
Well, you said it's morning. Sun's up. Yeah, 21.
21. No, we did along that whole route.
Okay. I was
Still
just
not
checking if
usable.
there might be
Yeah.
a spot where we could get off the path.
You don't recall when you had first gone through there seeing any. So, yep. So again, it takes time getting up through the pass. Hours to continue to tick as you make your way up and over the range. Early morning at this point, the sun has come up. And you have made it back to where you originally left your.
Are they still there?
Aw.
Bye, Peppermint.
Now, I don't know if this would be a good idea, but I have a probably not a good idea. Just throw it out there. I have a whistle.
No.
No.
100 feet.
No. No.
If your voices.
No.
No.
Please, yes.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. We don't want to attract on
If he goes anywhere near that whistle, I'm casting silence on him. On the whistle.
Mm-hmm.
Silence on the whistle.
Specifically the whistle. Something
You have how many hit points?
Oh, 4.
So about
So only
the
one
amount
magic
of your
missile.
intelligence.
Jim, I would like to unarmed strike.
Um,
It's a guaranteed knockout.
is there any?
Another point of exhaustion.
Oh no, never.
I'm not healing that.
I mean,
So
what if we just do it normal?
They're long gone.
Yeah, they're
well,
probably
I mean,
long.
not. What is our gear where we left it?
Your gear is still there. Your horses are nowhere to be seen.
Let's just head to that cave that we.
That was to the
found.
north.
No,
I don't
the,
want to
one-
head north.
the one that we cleared out. That was about,
I understand it. That's to
that's
the
a
north.
few miles away.
To the north.
The other side.
Towards Grimsby.
No, we
Or what? It's not south of where. Am I remembering that incorrectly?
No, that's
Cave
North.
that you thinking of
Yeah.
is to the north towards Grimsby.
Yep.
I don't want to start heading back north.
the one that was completely deserted.
Mhm.
That's north of the pass.
Yeah, we
it's
passed
not
that.
far, but it is in the opposite direction that you would want.
Again, it's not far, and that provides shelter for us.
How far is it? Give or take.
A few miles, if I remember.
A mile or so.
It's really not. Get some shelter. 1 mile.
I'd rather keep moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
We went through the night. We have yet to actually sleep. This is just going to add more and more strain onto us, including Sam. I highly recommend that we find shelter and hunker down and watch.
I'd sooner go south a little bit more and stay in the woods along the mountain range. And and try to find a ooh, how far is the other cave? You know which one I'm talking about?
Is that the one where
The
they
one
beat
with
up
the
insects?
No. Clarg. How far is that one?
That one is
By horse, it was a day. It was a half a day. By foot,
From where we are now, how far is it?
roughly 10 miles south.
That's
Yeah.
half a day's journey,
That's
and that's if we are in good terrain and in good health. This is a mile. It's
it's closer to the people we don't want to get closer to.
if we stop, there's possibly a guarantee that they're going to catch up to us. With this, we have terrain, have the ability to narrow the chance of them getting.
All right. We have no guarantee that the place is still empty.
We have no guarantee of that we won't run into anything out in the woods. So I'm gonna take my chances with the looming mine.
All right. I'll head for the mine, I guess.
Well, that's my thought. Out
Or
there.
head towards the mine. Off in the distance, you see the mouth of the cave. No visible signs of any movement. Yes.
Joshua, here. On to Sam.
come on.
Eric,
Switch them over. Yep.
Eric. Here. Why don't you and I, Shava, why don't we head in just to eye on things. With the three tired, along with TJ.
Pair of gods.
Mhm.
Crosses bow. Moves on in.
I'll just ready my shield and
Mhm.
keep close attention to my amulet.
Doesn't take long. You go in, you search around. It's empty.
Safe.
Mhm.
All right. Eric, you good with these conditions?
Briefly.
Just
The
need
less time that we can spend here, probably the better.
agreed.
But I think once they figure out what's happened, they're going to come looking for us.
Oh, we're not there.
All right. Let's bring everyone in.
Let's do it.
Make camp. Right. Signal for everyone.
You
to come
guys
in.
get the signal. The cave is clear. The clave is clear.
The clave is the clave.
The clave is
Clave.
clear.
Clave.
The clave is
So,
Here.
do you guys think you can get by on 4 hours? I could do my to get a long rest for 4 hours, but then the rest of you get kind of short rest.
No.
Mm-mm.
Just test.
We've been running
Honestly-
too hard. We all need.
Mhm.
And
Otherwise, we're
honestly,
all gonna
Sam,
start.
DM question. Find the answer. If your rest is an 8-hour rest, long rest, can I 2 trances back to back?
No.
Mm-mm. No.
I couldn't find the answer when I didn't hear.
One long, technically,
One long
even though
rest
you,
per, yeah.
Even though you only need 4 hours, it's
it's
a long
still
rest.
an 8-hour time.
Mhm.
it's kind of like trying to fall asleep after getting a full 8 hours of rest.
Mhm.
Eventually, your brain is just going to be awake.
And a long rest isn't even really sleep. It's like doing something
Light
usually
activity.
reading a book
Yeah.
or,
Resting, just
Mhm.
Okay.
cleaning your
Sounds
room.
good.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yep.
Technically, for us, it's 6 hours of sleep, 2 hours of light activity.
Right.
Mhm.
For like saying,
Hours,
all that shit.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. So everybody huddles into the cave.
Are we just in the cave, or are we back further in? There, I remember there was a side room
Yep.
a little ways in,
And
or
storage area.
or because of
off to the
Joshua, we
left.
have to stay closer to the entrance.
too tired.
And it says, I'll watch a little bit. You guys go.
I'll take first watch.
So Eric and Trevor will stand watch.
Going to the 4-hour trance.
Sagan goes into his trance.
I'm gonna be somewhere like not deep in the cave. Or a little further in than last time. Like if there's like
Work through it, man. Work through it.
well, right now he has a lot of that I'll get into. Lunch.
What are you guys gonna do with Sam?
I'm keeping
Well,
Sam
get
right
some
next to me as I
rest.
take my long rest.
And every so often, I'll
Get him some,
I'll keep a watchful eye on him.
get him some food.
Stable, weak in the weakened condition. He's been
Share
Been
some
through the ringer.
rations or
Yeah.
whatever.
Mhm.
Something to eat, to drink.
so give me a perception check on first watch there, Trevor.
I'm a little too distracted on Sam. That's a 10 total.
That is a 15 for Ferret. Hours go by. The day gets brighter. Kind of odd. Typically you sleep through the night, but watching the sunrise and get midday is a little weird, but
Already doing your sun salutations.
but your watch goes by uneventful.
All right.
Anybody else taking watch?
Once my 4-hour trance is up, I'll take
Okay.
whatever that is.
Sure, give me a perception check there, Z-Guy. $21. The hours go by and your watch goes by uneventful. No, nothing seen, just
Checking in on Sam. Sam, you doing
Sure.
okay?
Sleep.
Mhm.
Anybody else?
I will.
I'll join Joshua.
Ooh, all right.
Super distracted.
Been a rough day or two that you've had.
Yeah. And for the
Usually
first
you're
for the
just
first
like,
actual
like,
time,
yeah,
not
I
making
agree.
fun, not
Yeah.
teasing.
Yeah.
Joshua was trying to remember the prayers that he's heard Trevor do before. Praying over Sam's body. Over Sam.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hmm.
What were you doing? I don't even know anyone.
What did you get?
30-20.
30-20. No activity, no movement.
I look over at Joshua.
Hmm?
You doing okay?
No.
Understandable.
Just, I don't know what to feel. Dad,
Hmm. Yeah.
he's a strong man.
Hmm.
See him like this. Scared.
I don't blame
Mom.
you.
Oh, Dad. What are you doing?
Hmm.
This is not a good place, even before the goblins got up.
Hmm.
I don't know how long goblins have been up. Before White Wolf, Bugbear, before little green assholes. This was not a good place.
Hmm.
What was he doing? I want to shake him. I want to grab him by his neck.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame you for being angry. He is your father, though. You still love him, don't you?
Of course, that's why I'm.
Mhm.
Biggest thing we said is good, the bad, the ugly, and the quick burn.
Hmm.
Tell the truth. Figure it out later.
Hmm.
He was hiding this. What else is he hiding?
Right.
It wouldn't keep him alive if he didn't know what was going on down there. So, what does he know? Hmm. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I don't know. I'm gonna walk a little bit deeper into the cave actually,
Okay.
and just start doing
Holy
like
smokes.
stretches. Just not because anyone who's seen Joshua during a short rest, it's like those little mini exercises. This is actual Tai Chi type relaxing stuff.
Feng shui.
Yeah. Then I'll go back to sleep.
Hmm.
Being in the cave is a little unsettling also for you. Is
Yes.
it not?
It is.
A confinement. Adding to the anxiety.
I don't know if I want to deal with the anxiety of being in here or deal with the anxiety of Sam or the anxiety of almost dying.
It's a lot.
He's just.
Oh.
And Java, this is the first time. Like I said, you're used to him doing those high intensity 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So this is new for you.
Yeah.
Java,
Hmm.
you didn't see this.
Right. Hmm.
And your watch goes by uneventful. So, no movement as of yet, seen from the cave. Everybody can take their long rest. Take off 1 point of exhaustion for both of you.
My rages, you're back. I missed you guys.
Yay!
Oh, how bloody is White Wolf's scalp?
Yeah, I mean,
Would it be enough that if I like were to run it under water, I could smear it around enough so that it's fully red? Not even a stick.
be more pinkish.
Oh, I'll take it. I just need to die to more blood is all I'm hearing.
I'll let the blood set in a little bit longer.
All right, I'll take it.
You realize that you're not supposed to wash your reds and whites together.
But if you get a dark enough red,
that, or you will be the pink puppy.
Listen, chicks dig soft dudes.
Well, it's only red because I shot him in the head.
From 50 feet away. Thanks for that.
No problem. It was a lucky shot, though.
For DM, we are at full health. One day I'll stop threatening my party members. Not today.
Said it was a lucky shot.
It was a good shot.
Yeah, nice and clean. What'd you say?
Clean kill.
Yep.
Barrick is up. Everybody else is up. Sam is awake. Eating some food. Resting. Regaining his. It'll take some time. But
So was the original plan for us, or is it still the plan to go to Blackwater?
Blackstone.
You mean Blackstone?
Did it again.
Yes.
Why? Do I keep Blackwater?
That's what we
So my, would it make sense? Because I have a feeling they're gonna find out what happened and they're gonna send an
Good luck with that. That's gonna take months.
Mm-hmm.
Think so? Okay.
Especially since we just took
So
out
you
their
think
leader.
it's safe to bring Sam back to Blackstone?
It's safer than
And
anywhere
I was
else.
thinking what it
Yeah.
them off if we went to the next south. Was it Shady?
You
Shady.
wanted you wanted
Is
to
that a bad idea?
take them down to Shady Hill, where the defenses are less prominent than the ones in Blackstone.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, they're gonna hit Blackstone or the other.
Yeah.
But
First, they're gonna hit.
gotcha. I was just trying to also thinking about throwing on the mountain trail. They would expect us to go to Blackstone. Yes.
If they, even if we don't go to Blackstone, that's the first place they're gonna look.
Yep.
The first place they're gonna attack, and
So
it's gonna.
I would
also
sooner be
the-
there to stand, put up the defenses than
Okay.
with everybody that's there versus leaving them to their own.
I definitely trust everybody else's judgment here on this.
Okay.
Some
Mm-hmm.
ideas. Thinking,
I,
trying to think. Make
That's
sure
fine.
we're doing what's best for us and Sam and
what's best for Sam is to get him home and healed.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll deal to the defenses of Blackstone.
Mhm.
Maybe we can figure out what they were looking for with Sam. And
Mm-hmm.
since this stone tablet that we picked up off of Whitewall, probably what they were looking
More likely.
We need some
Who has that tab? Okay.
A rope.
for. Who do you think?
there's a few other things too. There's like some gems. And,
Well, yeah, there's this-
I took a shield off White
we got a bunch of stuff.
you got the long sword. He got the long sword. Shield went to Joshua.
There's a black gem that
Yep.
was warm to the tip.
Yep, with that. There's 4 smoke bombs, some
And,
eternal chalk,
Next to the
2
face-
daggers, and a satchel.
Hey, that's good stuff. No. There's a face mask too, which could be helpful for somebody to use as a plane.
The face mask I thought was the head. Was that the head?
Yeah, I have face mask.
I wrote down face mask.
Yeah, you
which I
gave me
think
the
is
first
different than
dagger,
what
then you said
have.
face mask, then you said polished
You
black
cut that
belt,
off.
then 42 gold.
No, that's
come
just-
on,
that
you
was just
guys, you
color.
gotta keep better notes. So I don't have to
You-
looking through my shit.
It's not a
Just face
Face mask.
It's not a
face
fake.
when worn. No one knows
Yeah,
who you
it's
are.
just a
That's
straight
all it
face
says.
mask.
It's a
It's
groin
a
cup.
face mask.
It's not a face mask. It's a groin cup. It's just the goblin didn't know.
I would not put that thing on my groin for the life of me. I mean, you.
Is the goal to not have
Yeah,
your scroll
it's the
recognize?
Okay.
Nothing special. That's why they never.
You
While we're taking inventory, I'd just like to break the cast it. See if there's any blows on
I got the
enemies.
shield.
Sure.
And
Oh,
like,
you
buddy,
He took
Cut
a
some
wolf
off.
head.
Yeah.
Off of it.
That's different kind of face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The face mask is
You
just a
do
face.
catch one glimmer of magic emanating off a longsword that they gonna.
Zagon, I see the long sword here.
Yeah, what's up? What do you? Yeah, I can hand it to you. Here you go. What's up?
Any particular emanation of magic schools, or is it just like
look it up? Shit, I forgot to write it down.
you forgot to write it down? What kind of
my
TM?
power.
I
I
get
need
it.
my
I get
power.
it.
One of the
Essentially just a
Lot made it
plus
up.
one long sword.
Okay.
not one of the daggers.
Not the gem that's under the Dutch. All right.
Hmm.
You smell it?
All right.
Which dagger?
First one.
Oh,
That one would
Hold on. Let me
not the second one, but the first one. That should be
Oh yeah.
that should be
Yeah.
magical.
Yep. Also
did
a
s-
dagger that he has.
you did say one of the two daggers. I remember you said something
Yep.
about one
Yeah.
of the two daggers.
The first one.
So-
I don't. I
All
never
right.
read it out.
I
So-
forgot that one was in there.
Of the stuff that we have here, that and that have some sort of magic.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is just
Huh.
mundane.
Well, this may not be mundane, but we don't know what it says yet.
Do you have any idea,
Now-
Trevor, how we would?
Oh yeah. That also emanates magic when he pulls it out.
Ah,
Yep, that's magical too.
how do you figure
Really?
out what the hell the smell properties do?
It's something that I usually have prepared.
Usually, but not now.
I always tend to choose it, or at least it's one of the things that Sune always encourages that I have present. Anyway, yeah, that
Okay.
that's practically a headache right there. I'm getting a migraine just looking at it. Wait, please.
Back into satchel.
So I sheath my long sword back up, so he doesn't. Whatever's going on over there with him.
It's more like someone just shined a light in your face when you weren't looking.
Well, thanks for the heads up on letting me know that. Now, figure out- I want to know what it is so I can.
Seems pretty. It seems
Pretty
pretty
mundane.
standard. I was gonna go standard.
I was gonna say mundane.
Hey, something's better than nothing.
But all right. I think I got everything I needed for the time being. Oh, Joshua, bring Sam over here. Yeah. Okay. How's Sam looking?
Sam reaches his hand out for you to help him up.
Pull him up. I squeeze his hand just a little bit.
That's Josh.
Uh-huh.
Takes his hands and caresses his face. And then straightens it forward and
Death.
weakened.
Other
There's
things
a lot I need to tell you.
There is. There really is.
And I was hoping this day would never come, but my greatest fear could come back to haunt me. And here we are. As he looks at the satchel that TJ is holding, he says, and there it is.
What is this?
Continues talking with God. Many years ago, long before you were born, I was much like what you've become today. In my early years, I fought for those who couldn't defend themselves and stood up against the tyranny of the world. With my friends by my side, we tried to bring light to the dark reaches of the world.
So that's where I got it. I was thinking it was mom.
Unfortunately. We were known as the Ghost Brigade. There were 14 of us in all, and now just myself Master Erlin Ysera, Bear Shadowdale, Zeta Killian, and Bug-Eyed Larry are all that remain.
What the hell?
Larry?
Did you roll these names?
I'm
Nice.
Hold on, wait, Larry?
Bug-Eyed Larry.
What Larry?
Bug-eyed Larry.
It's originally supposed to be Bullseye Larry, but
No, that's not where I'm
I-
going with this.
I've
Is
got-
that my boss? Oh, okay.
I've got to wonder. I mean, Buck-eyed Larry, does he have crazy eyes?
he does have crazy eyes.
One too many times hitting the head?
His eyes glance
Little
off
snake
into the
looks drunk.
distance. I miss those days, the feeling of running my blade through as he swings and swashes his arms around.
Stop before you break.
It seems lost in memory. At least as far as I know, now as I haven't seen or heard of any of them since we have disbanded, we decided it would be best that if none of us knew where the others were in case circumstances arise. You see, we had many enemies back then, none more vile than the radical and unhinged cultists known as the Faceless. And the last time we fought them, they were attempting to use the tablet to open a permanent cleaner portal between the material world and the hells. As to which of the 9 hells the portal opened up to, we were uncertain. But we do know that they were working at the direction of the very evil force. We did manage to defeat them, but at a very expensive price as we lost many friends in the fight. His eyes began to well as he choked down the sorrow. When it was all said and done, we took the tablet and broke it into 5 pieces, and we each took a piece to hide them where we believed no one would find. It was as I was traveling this part of the world in search for a place to bury my piece that I met your mother, and I instantly fell in love with her. We traveled around for some time before we decided that we would settle here in Blackstone. We found what we were looking for: a strong community and decent people. It was also here where I learned about the old mining town of Grimsby that had been long abandoned. And after spending several weeks up here exploring the mine systems, I found a location that I thought would be perfect to hide. No one in Blackstone knew who I was before coming here. No one that I knew from my past knew where I was, and I believed that I was far enough away from it, but also close enough should anything come of it. Then you came along. Your mother and I couldn't have been happier. We had everything we dreamed of. We went about our day-to-day lives. She never knew about the cult or the stone. I never told anyone. So I would assume that through some sort of magic that they were able to trace what it was. And if that's true, you are not safe. He looks at you straight in the eye. I held out as long as I could, trying to throw them off the trail. But day after day, and he stops to regain his composure. Through all the torture, I began to wear down, and I held on as long as I could, but I knew death was near. The thought of you and your mother, that's what kept me going. As he turns to all of you, it's not just the faceless that are looking for these broken pieces. They have new allies, some strange breeds of creatures that I've never seen the likes of before, and they are helping them. Some goblinoids with large, elongated heads. Some smooth, purple-skinned creatures with long tentacles over their mouths. They're not of this world. I'm sure there are others that remain in the shadows.
Hmm.
Know this. They will also never stop looking for that. As he points to the satchel with the stone fragment. As long as you have it, they will keep hunting you.
Do I know what type of creatures he's talking about?
Actually, was only Joshua involved in this
Oh,
conversation?
you were all there.
Okay, so we all heard everything?
Yep.
Okay. Making sure.
Does he know if this tablets are just
Stone, that's what I was.
As far as I know, they are trying to reassemble it, so we were able to break it, but it still contains the magic. And as long as they can reassemble it, they believe that they can continue with their plan. You must, at all costs, keep that away from them.
And we will.
I'm not one to believe in like deity's powers necessarily, but I think Sunni is gonna need some. I'm going to maybe reaching out to Sunni here, higher power to figure this one out.
Sune.
Oh, yeah, Sunni. Was that disrespectful against? I'm sorry. But I might be prone to with this evil cult and this weird magic stuff that Sam is talking about. I'm open to seeing what higher powers can do to help us.
Send
I've
it up
never
the
really
ladder.
said-
I'll send it up the ladder.
Please do.
We will stop.
In your hands now.
Soon.
In the
So
meantime,
your
Probably.
backpack. How do you feel
Team
about having
Hunt,
such an
Team
evil
Brain,
object
Team-
up here, Sam?
Give him a hug.
Where's Mount
So,
Doom so I can throw it back in a volcano?
What did you do back in the day?
What did I do?
Yeah, what was your
I
specialty?
was much like your friend here.
Really? This was
Which
big
friend?
on? Nice.
The one with the sword.
Oh, nice.
I liked ramming it through things.
you
Stick it-
heal things?
No.
I also have a sword, so I'm just like,
Nope.
Maybe you could trade me up someday and show me some of your moves with the long sword.
Well, those days are long behind me.
No,
I'm sure you wouldn't be able
Doesn't
to
mean you
do
couldn't.
much.
You still got it. You were able to keep up with me. I'm a gentle path.
in the meantime, Sam, why don't we get you a little bit more, more filled out, just so that you can handle the journey. And I'm going to, I'm gonna pull up my sleeves a little bit and then take a look around. Let's go with me, Sam, and Josh. And just hold real still. And I'm just gonna say a little bit of a prayer, and I'll cast 8. So 5 temporary hit points past your max,
Nice.
and that should at least give us a little bit.
Yep. Sam feels rejuvenated, a little stronger.
Needed that.
Sam, can't do much, but I can at least give you a little bit. Maybe this can help you with the journey.
Just get me back to Blackstone.
Going home. Sorry, Luna.
I need
Sorry.
I need to see your mother.
Me too. She is going to rip us to shreds.
I don't know. I'm gonna look to you to help me out.
I don't even think I'm safe on this one.
Is your mother really that aggressive?
She's a kind woman, but her tongue.
What,
She could have
TJ?
been a bard.
What, TJ, to disguise me as you? And
No.
walk in and take the brunt?
That will make things so much worse.
Well,
So
I
much
Yeah,
worse.
she'll be able to pass her.
That'll make things so much worse.
Well,
well, hey, don't say I didn't offer to try to help.
No, thank you. But no.
all right. So, are we gonna move on?
It's
Yeah, we've
well
been here
past
way too-
midday at this
Yeah, we're
point.
gonna wait here.
Can you
We've been
walk
here
or do
way
you
too
need
long.
help?
Wait,
Huh?
Can you walk? Does he need a little help?
He can walk.
All right, I'm still gonna stay
With
next to him.
with the 5 temporary hit points, a little bit of a meal,
A little bit
Nice
actual,
rest.
some actual rest.
some actual rest. Yep. He's not in sprinting condition, but he can manage on his own.
Still gonna stay next to him. Shoot the shit.
What's the plan?
Move south.
Stop.
Unfortunately, our horses are lost, right? All horses.
Well,
No
we
chance
haven't
of
really gone looking for them. I mean, I wasn't expecting them to stay in one spot.
No.
Any attempt to search for them will take time away from
They
our
might-
journey.
So as we're traveling through the woods, is there any like places where we're like? But is there any place where we see like?
cartographer guy?
Yeah.
Don't you have a map
Mr.
somewhere that I gave
Cartographer.
you?
Do you want me to send it to you?
Oh, I have the map of Blackstone, but I don't.
Oh,
Oh, no,
okay,
no.
no,
It's
no,
oh, did you send
it's
it
a
to
world
D&D?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have that. That's right. Okay.
I sent that a while ago.
I'm sitting in the chat, group chat.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
So we are.
Just Fine Grimsby, we're just south of it.
So we're like been here, right down.
No. If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
See these two caves here?
Yep.
The southern one, correct?
That's the one we're in.
That's the
That's the
one
one
we're
you're
in.
in.
All right.
So, what I'm thinking
Maybe-
is we make south and then stick at least along the tree line under the wood. So, or at least along, we stay outside the trees, but stay along the tree line, but and off the road.
Mhm.
I was just.
Maybe we'll get lucky. We'll find the horses grazing.
That's exactly what I was thinking. If there's any open fields along the way where we could just
No, it
look
would just
out.
be just the between the road and the tree line.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's all open plain, so they
Yeah.
could be there if they've not been captured or eaten or something diabolical like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Shall we go?
Let's go.
yeah,
All right.
let's start moving.
Yep.
That way, when we get to the point where we want to camp again, we can slide into the tree line for a little cover.
Mhm.
A little
So we're
bit.
still like
Must
20
we-
miles out.
Suck it up, man.
Come on, Trevor.
Tell you what,
He was able to suck it up in the cave. You could suck it up for one night in the tree line.
I'll be next to you.
Do you want me up front again?
Whatever's in there.
All right.
Can't possibly be
Mhm.
bad.
You and Ferric can lead the way. The rest of you guys, help
Hmm.
Joshua's father, and I'll keep an eye out behind me because I can move faster than the rest. If I lag behind a little watching, I'm not too worried about it because I can dash.
Yeah. You good with that plan, Varric?
Let's go.
Do it.
Move it.
I don't remember
Well-
what the whenever there's
I'm
a
just happy to
spirit
get the
involved.
hell out of this cave after. been
Suck
here
it
way too
up.
long.
So you're out front.
Yep.
Give me a survival check. Leading the route along the tree line, not near the road,
But not in the trees.
not
like-
in the trees.
Yeah, along
19.
the edge. So
19.
we can use them for cover if we need to, but we're not.
Sure.
I don't want to be in them and slow us down any more than absolutely necessary. What I was thinking. But I leave that up to our rangers.
Hours go by. No enemies, no movement, no horses seen.
Hmm.
As you make your way south along the tree line, away
How
from the
far is it
road.
to Blackstone?
Is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This will be a little over 30 miles to make it all the way down there.
Okay, so
It's gonna be a day and a
day and a half.
Yep.
Yep.
Unless
Considering
we
you're
find our
starting
horses
at midday.
anytime
now.
soon.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
half a day and then
Yeah.
take a full day.
That's if we don't run into Diego.
Right.
That's why. Yeah, horses would be faster, but horses would do it in a day. But we're on foot, so
It would take us
general
long.
movement considered is like 25 miles a day.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
It would take us longer to get back.
I know I'm not going to use my whistle, but I really want to use it, guys.
No.
I just.
Do you want to attract
That's one
unwanted
thing.
attention to ourselves again?
Rest assured, one day I will when it's safe.
Yeah, when it's safe. Right now, not the best time taken.
Let's stand up on the wall when we get back to Blackstone. If you see
Joshua?
goblins coming,
Uh,
then use your whistle.
When we get
Yes.
to Blackstone, give me my whistle back. I might be too tempted to use it. I give my whistle to Joshua so I don't
Tempted
Yep.
to use
so
it.
tempted to pull it out. 'Cause I
I'm
really-
not that mean. Now if you blew it, that's a different story. If you had blown it at any moment, that's a different
Just
story.
give it back to me at
The
Blackstone.
next time you use
When we get back to Blackstone, you can stand on the wall, watch for the goblins, and when they start coming,
And
then blow.
That's a good idea. I could use it as a warning.
Exactly.
Yep.
Warning
Start
thing.
blowing that if you see goblins
There we
coming.
go.
TJ. TJ.
Yes.
When we get back to Blackstone, I want to smash that thing to pieces.
I don't think it's gonna matter if you smash it to pieces.
No, it'll slow him down at least. But wait, there's more. I'll smash it down into pieces, and then put it in a metal block. Literally just a metal block.
I kind of feel like it's unsmashable, potentially. Could be wrong, but
My dad literally said they've smashed it.
Well, they broke it in pieces.
as far as completely obliterating it, I don't know.
I'm not trying to completely obliterate it. I'm gonna smash it, and then I'm gonna put it in so much metal they will have to dig for a month.
Anybody know of a volcano?
No.
I mean, we are right next to the shore. We just go down in random places.
You know,
That's a conversation for another day.
if there's however we figure out our magical properties on our dagger and my longsword, maybe we can just. Well, no, we don't want anyone to know we have. So, never mind.
No.
I was gonna see if somebody could figure out what magic is.
Anyway,
That's a bad idea.
should we get moving?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. That would work.
Oh yeah. This conversation is while we're walking.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
I'm already in the
It's
back.
already nighttime. What are you doing? Still at the cave?
This cave is
We can talk and walk at the same time, damn it.
Yeah.
yeah. I was assuming we were moving this whole
Yeah,
time.
this conversation was en route.
Yeah.
All right.
Jesus, man.
Hours passed. You head south. Shalva and Ferric in the front. No enemies, no horses. Pretty quiet. As the sun begins to fade on the horizon once again, nighttime draws near.
How close are we to Clark's? Clark's cave.
I mean, you're still a ways out. from
All right.
that. Yeah. Yeah, you're a good 10 miles from there.
Are we 10 miles? From
This is Black
is that right there?
I
When we
believe
went
it
to
is
11
that one
miles
because it
away
didn't
from
take
that
long to
from
get
that
there.
last cave?
Okay. It's like a huge underground.
Well, the way that you guys went around the tree line, following between the trees and the road, not to go through the forest, added some distance to your traveling. Sorry.
Here.
Okay.
Fortunately,
Well, we're
somebody
inside the
doesn't like
forest.
forest.
I see.
I
Kinda
know,
like-
man. It was kind of
Inside
Yeah,
the
they're
forest.
just doing, like,
Yeah. Traumatized me a little bit more. actually.
Just wait
Yeah.
for the said earlier, the purple monsters with tentacles on them.
That's player knowledge.
That is player knowledge.
Anyways,
Yeah.
You described them that
I
way.
did, but you have not seen your character. Character is not.
No
I would
clue.
say that's player knowledge.
Not character knowledge. There's a difference.
So
since we might
Let's-
be getting tracked, are we cold
find
camping
a
or?
base camp.
That was my next question. Are we
Sometimes, yeah.
cold camping or
What's that?
are we cold camping?
Yeah.
We are.
I
might
think
be
we
getting-
need. I think we need to.
Yeah.
We gotta
Alright.
lay low, no food, no nothing.
All right.
Can we sleep at least in the
Hey,
woods a wee bit to?
What's the weather?
Don't necessarily
moment?
wanna hang outside on in the grasslands where we're really visible.
Or not? Nope. I would. I'm just one vote.
Fine, you could stay out in the freaking plain, in the grassland, take a nap there.
I had the choice side would wooded the area the ground.
Trevor, we have enough problems.
I'll stomp my way towards the woods.
If it makes you feel any better, I'll crush down some branches on the way in.
Yeah, how thick of a forest are we talking here?
I mean, you can see from the map, it's a thick forest.
TJ.
What's that?
You can see
Very
from the
thick.
map, it's a thick forest.
Well,
I will take out my
yeah.
longsword.
Are we in this
Hey,
part? or
can
this
it be
part?
clear and just trees? Are we
It
talking
can't.
northern Minnesota? They're like
Yeah,
northern Minnesota.
northern Minnesota.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
it's dense.
I
Dense
yeah.
forest.
Which part of the forest are we in? The middle or the lower?
You would be,
1, 2, 3.
let's see. Yeah, you would probably be more in that middle section at this point.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
I will take out my longsword that I took from the bugbear and start chopping down brush.
Clear a small area so we can get a.
Sure. Yep.
But yeah, we'll camp it tonight.
You had a questions, guy?
I did before, but that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Do you
didn't realize-
remember it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't realize I
Alright.
was interrupting. I
Yeah.
apologize.
About 20 feet out.
20 feet out?
There goes the
All
bear.
right,
No, 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 no.
wisdom check there, Trevor.
Wisdom saving throw or wisdom check?
Wisdom saving throw, yes.
Okay. 24. I failed.
24.
Just by one, man.
AC was 30.
Oh, I'm facing off against an easy level 2.
What you doing down there, Trevor?
For once, you had entered a forest similar to this that brought you to a standstill. The anxiety level is quite a bit less. And you are function normally.
You'll actually just see me tap my toes. You know,
I'm doing trance state again.
You always do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Oh, you don't need to say it? Oh,
no,
okay.
no.
No.
Just long rest.
Just saying.
Okay.
Well, you do. You need to keep telling me.
Specifically, yes.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So it's just
say you're
assumed-
taking a rest. That's
It's just assumed.
Yep, absolutely. That's the way.
That's the way owls take their long
Yeah,
rests.
it's just
Okay.
just a given.
Sounds good.
Before we before my watch ends,
Yeah.
I would like to
Reason.
see one more time.
That's something.
I don't suppose I can
It's
just say one more
sales
time
are
now
there.
that it's been an
They
8
just- they
hour
don't
Maybe I want to
change of
ignore
time or
conversation.
See why not?
Okay.
Yeah, sleep.
I can't come. I know that much.
It's just
Yeah.
re-ups.
So I'll do Sam and Shava and Zagan.
5 temporary hit points.
Up to max, you get them for 8 hours.
And also just before our long rest, about 15 feet from where we are, alligator trap.
Nice.
Covered in some bush. So we're covered in some of the brush.
It's hilarious.
More facing the road so that if someone comes in from the road.
There you go. Got it. All right, who's taking first watch?
I will.
So Shaba and Trevor, give me perception checks.
All right.
Seven.
10.
10. Yeah, you. What are you guys having a conversation together? That you're
Part of me is focused on keeping Sam alive, just like ready to go into the adrenaline needle.
But as the hours go by, your watch goes by uneventful.
I'm thinking about my family back in Shady Hill and
Oh yeah,
wondering how they're doing and
yeah.
stuff like that.
Long time since you've been there. Just taking second watch. Anybody?
Yup.
Is it 4 hours past? How long is a typical watch last?
For non-elves, 2 hours.
I'm still not yet.
Oh. Well, hold on. 15.
Unless the elves are the only ones taking the watch.
16 plus 1 minus 2.
It's 2.
I'm still a little
Exhaustion.
exhausted.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
2 times.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah. Hours go by, your watch goes by, and nothing.
During my watch, I'm just looking at Sam, my dad, and things are starting to make sense. Because, like, even though he's accident prone, he also has great reflexes. I've seen this man, like, there's a box on the top shelf where he was working at the time, fell off. He just, I was like, sir, you weren't even looking in that direction. What? And he's like, oh, my back. I'm like, bullshit.
He's been playing you?
Man, like an idiot. I'm like, oh, my dad's so strong and cool. I don't know how he got like that. Just working, I guess. Working. No meal counts. Back in his 20s. Dang!
Much like Joshua is today.
I was wondering, I was like, is there a disconnect because he's a fighter and I'm a barbarian? I'm like,
It
That's all-
skips a generation.
I don't know if we need to.
the finesse skips a generation. The rage. That's
No, it's just.
Right. That's just Hall. That's just Hall men, baby. Josh
It's just
Hall, Sam
fancy
Hall.
tree wide.
Right, but you're a fighter, you're proficient in all
That's
kinds of
everything.
art.
I think
Yeah.
All right, anybody on third watch?
I'll take it.
Okay.
No.
Give me a perception check, please.
Oh, that's a D12.
Yep, that's not a D20. There we go. That's better. So that's 14 plus 16.
16
Yeah,
minus
16
2,
back
back
to
to 14.
Yeah. Minus 2 plus 2.
That's a 16.
Put down, but up. Yep.
With 2, without 2.
Yep.
Hours go by, your watch goes by uneventful. At this point, everybody can take another long rest, and you both lose your last point of exhaustion.
Very good. Get that trash.
Daylight comes,
And
Sam
water.
awakens, Ferric is up cooking breakfast.
Wake up damn near chipper.
Mm.
You alive?
No. No, I'm just playing.
Then I'd have to kill you again.
I mean, probably. It wouldn't be the first time.
Don't worry.
I know, that's
That's just hold out one of the really long needles.
I'm into that.
I think we should get moving
Yeah.
because we can. We don't want to be hanging out in these woods longer than we have to. And I know Trevor wants to get the hell out of here.
Fuck yes.
He's talking this.
I was reading
Yeah.
that, yeah.
So, yeah, if you wear light, heavy, or medium or heavy armor and lack the training with you, so you're not proficient with it,
Got
you
it.
have disadvantage on strength and dexterity tests.
Okay,
Problem
but
is,
the fighter has all.
you have all three.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you,
Okay.
there's nothing for you to train.
That's what I was
You've
just
been
making sure.
trained.
That's
See if we
based
can
on-
make Blackstone today.
It's basically based on.
Please.
Mm-hmm.
You guys stick to the tree line away from the road as planned previously.
I think we just.
Well, I mean, well, I'm not good. Start heading diagonally across the plain to the road and then head south. But not straight out and waste distance.
Yeah.
I'm doing some just I don't know how far a normal whistle goes, but I want to get my horse back, damn it.
I think we
So-
all want to get our horse.
The horse is dead. Leave it alone.
Oh.
Stop trying to beat a dead horse.
Dixie did
Carry a
not die.
carry a couple of coconuts.
Sir Robin bravely ran away.
No, I didn't.
I did not.
The sun sweeps across the sky as the hours pass. As the light begins to grow dim, you gain sight on Blackstone.
Yay.
No enemies, no goblins, no nothing along the way.
This is where Sam gets assassinated.
Get down, Mr. President.
He's already given up his backstory. He's already said his piece. He should die happy.
Hold on, wait. Which sad song plays in the background just before he makes it to the gate?
I think what I wanted.
I think on the Evergreen from Cowboy Bebop.
Get enough. I think that's what I need heavier. But I don't have enough gold yet. But maybe it sells.
You probably get into chainmail early.
But it's only 1 point more, so it's not necessarily.
Huh?
I'm at 13.
You're
armor class,
what are you currently at?
13 with leather, and then the
You're
heavy
right.
armor was so first the red armor, which is
So-
the first.
We continue.
Continue on
Sorry.
into Blackstone.
As you enter the town of Blackstone, Teddy Rogers is there to greet. Well, he's there to greet TJ.
Hmm.
What's that?
Teddy.
TJ!
Yes, sir.
Yelled out Teddy. Oh, how I'm pleased to see you alive and well.
We're alive. Well is
Stretch.
debatable.
How are things looking up north?
Not good. Let's get off the street.
Fair enough.
Actually,
Let's go.
hold on, real quick. I'm just gonna turn around and cast the invisibilities just to see if there's been anything tracking.
Actually, I take a quick look
There's
around.
14. No, I'm just kidding.
I take a look around. How far have they gotten on the wall?
Well, it's been how many days have you been gone now?
A few.
About a week.
A week? Oh, a week.
Probably close to a week.
No, no, definitely a week.
Right.
Easily.
Probably just a bit under a week, but yep. I mean,
So, yeah.
construction continues. I mean,
How is the northern wall?
it is. Do you have the map? Who has the town map?
We all do because it's in the chat.
The northern part of it was built first, so it's just mainly they're working along the sides of where they are now. It's probably, I mean, a week's worth now. It's probably,
Well, that's the area map.
oh,
I grabbed Teddy's arm quick. I said, double the watch on the north wall for now.
Oh, wait. Whistle.
Oh, thank you.
it will be done.
Then let's get off the street someplace private.
Sure.
Mhm.
Where do you want? You want to go to town hall, the shovel?
The shovel. I don't trust the town hall right
Fair enough.
Basement of the show.
now. Basement. I don't care. Somewhere in the show. If it,
Sure.
Mhm.
someplace where we
go.
can
What time of day is it?
get a
Says,
private-
follow me.
Mhm.
Daytime?
You guys go into the shovel. And typically the shovel is, the bar, restaurant, main floor. You guys have been down into the basement, plus we've also had your living quarters, so to speak.
Room
which was,
upstairs.
so he literally, and he's also got like his office here. So let's go up to my office. We can speak there.
With drinks?
I don't need you drunk
need
right
to-
now. Can you wait just a few?
Trevor,
One.
Trevor. I feel the same way. Let's wait till we deal with this.
That's,
Oh, I'm getting hammered with you after this.
Let's go, Teddy Rogers says.
I go.
As do I.
You guys enter his office. He closes the door behind you.
Is Sam with us?
Yep.
Mhm.
I pull out the tablet, set it on his desk.
sit
This is-
Sam down in one of the chairs.
Yeah.
What about the stone?
We don't need that.
Don't need that.
Teddy
This-
said, "What is this? What is?
Bad.
That is what they were after.
What does that do?"
I will let Sam retell the tale.
Sam goes on and tells the tale of the fight and the portal. This is very brave.
Brave is the word for it.
All right. I will make arrangements. I will double the guard. I have to send messengers.
Mhm.
All right.
We
Well-
all need to. Sorry, it's just mentioning. We all need to be very careful who we mention this to and who we can trust. Even the people you think you can trust the most, don't trust them with this tablet
Mm-mm.
from here on out.
Two
Right.
people couldn't handle his secrets. 3 people, it's a rumor.
And no offense against Teddy, I'm not even sure we should have just shown him so quickly. No offense against Teddy, but this is such a high priority secret.
He's the only one I trust in town.
As Sam goes on to tell Teddy about everything. Teddy's concerned. Double the guards. I need to send messengers. I need to get reinforcements. It's not looking good. I have some news for you. While you were gone, your brother has taken it upon himself to clear all of your names. And in fact, Mr. Swiftus of the Black Arrows of Moundville has parlayed with both councils and has claimed full and outright responsibility for the actions of his rogue disciples, as well as paid all restitutions to the family of those that they lost, as well as made a large contribution to our ongoing rebuilding effort.
Mhm.
Really?
I'm very proud of both you and your brother. I am grateful that you are on the paths that you are. You were like sons to me, sons that I never had. And I've watched you both grow into fine young men. As of now, full reinstatement has not had the time that it needs to go through the proper channels. But in the meantime, the Academy has sent representatives to assist in your training. I'm sure you are all well aware that these bureaucratic matters take unnecessary amounts of time. I'm sure that you all need time to rest. And for now, I have arranged accommodations at Blackberry's. Just see Kyle when you get there. He knows you'll come in.
Is this for all of us to go see Kyle?
Yes.
Mhm.
And as you are leaving, TJ, Teddy takes a hold of your arm and gently whispers to you,
I didn't go for the other.
Me neither.
Just in case.
Spoiler.
There you have it. So accommodations are ready for you at Blackberries. Just go there. Sure, Sam wants to see his wife.
Josh, what
I
was this?
have messages to send out. So
Are we free? We can go about the town as we see fit.
you can.
All right, Dad. Let's go home.
Need
Yes,
help,
please.
need help walking in there?
Yes,
I would
please.
recommend this.
All right.
I might need a
Not
holy
this.
man.
Gotcha.
Well,
You have a 14 dex.
all right.
Speaking of that, you can
rates
add
are
that
high.
to your scale now.
That's okay.
So that'll give you a
Liquor here is
16
cheap.
total.
I could even go for
Let's go.
the next one up.
Well,
So,
I was looking at,
I'll
it's
get
only
under
50
one.
gold compared to the
Yep.
30.
Yeah. I could have. You got 62.
Breastplate for
gold.
all from those, well, that's, I
That's-
would
yep.
recommend
Yep.
going.
And,
with
For the
this.
sake of brevity, you guys make it
Get you
back.
16.
I'm happy to see.
Yeah,
So
that's a
your
long time
mother,
down the road, yeah.
she has
Your
plenty of
scale man will
words
probably
to
be
say, but is
better.
also very
Probably
loving.
got enough.
Sounds like
I
a
can-
DM.
I've got a
I
few
got.
extra.
I got it.
You guys.
Sorry.
So as you make your way, Sam is reunited with his wife. You guys make it over to Blackberries. It is now time to take our break. So we're going to take our 20-minute break. Yes. And when you come back, they will all be level 4. Congratulations. You all just leveled up.
Oh my.
How much of the leveling can we do? Or
So representatives of the council are here to assist in your training. Once we come back from break, we will consider you level 4.
the question is, what do I do?
Yep, exactly.
Oh
So,
my.
we will be back in 20 minutes. Stay tuned, D20 Legends. Welcome back to D20 Legends.
Bum-ba-da-dum.
Bum-ba-da-da. Just want to reiterate, go over to our Twitch stream, twitch.tv/TM2 Studios. Smash that follow button. Win a chance to win this book. We're giving it away once we reach 50. 50 followers is all it takes. Get over there. All right, enough shameless plugging.
Back to the game.
Back to the game. All right, so you have all made it over to Blackberries. Kyle Robertson greets you, shows you to your rooms. Is evening time, so yeah, I mean the evening is yours to do with what you will. Sam is back reunited with his wife, spending time with her, getting reacquainted.
Shut up. That's his mother, man.
And the dirty sands.
And now with that thought in Joshua's head, he's going to violently knock on Trevor's door. Dun, 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 dun.
What?
We're getting hammered.
Okay.
Let's go.
Asked him twice.
I didn't have to ask him once. I just want to give him the warning. And yeah, me and Trevor hit the town.
And the town you hit, yes, absolutely.
Okay, so first we're gonna start off at the Owl.
Uh-huh.
Then we'll make our way all the way through all of the taverns, ending up at the Wet Shop very end.
That's the plan.
Okay,
Let's go.
cool. All right, pre-game.
Let's go. All right. And then somewhere halfway through the night, to surviving the fucking green bear. Wait.
Orange Badger.
That one. That. Yeah. Yeah, Clem. Yeah. We knew it was an angry animal of some color.
To the blue water.
Brown. Wait.
Very deadly.
You guys have quite the raunchous evening. What's everybody else up to?
I'm heading over because I'm itching for some heavy armor. I'm heading over to.
Shops closed. Evening
Oh, never
time.
mind. I'm gonna just. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna sit on the step and contemplate what I want to do.
Sure.
Sit outside the wet shovel, just
The wet shovel.
Thinking,
All right.
just
Make your way
contemplating
over
what
to
I
the
wanna
wet
do.
shovel. A rowdy time. Eventually, Trevor and Joshua pass you by as they're making their way in.
We are badly singing. Are we singing?
Wrong.
One of Marcus's songs.
Ah.
as they pass by. You guys look like you're having a good time. Maybe I might. I'm kind of bored. I guess.
Yeah.
Can I join you?
Yes, and I pick him up. Not physically all the way, but I grab him his arm.
It looks like a good time.
We're 10 drinks in. You got to catch up.
Yeah, come on.
Any women around these parts?
You've lived here longer than I have.
Yeah, I have.
Boy, if you're not finding them, you're not looking hard enough.
Everyone's pretty 10 drinks in.
Although, aren't we all still kind of sticky from battle?
You're overthinking it.
I mean, we didn't shower or bathe or nothing.
Says you.
Did you guys do that? Because I didn't.
No, I changed clothes. Yeah.
Oh, damn, I should probably do that first.
You probably should.
Go
I've
ahead.
been walking around.
I've been walking around in my
covered in blood.
I've been walking around in
I'm
my
not even worried
nasties.
about the stank. I'm worried about the blood. Look, Blackstone's a rough town, but not a lot of people walk around covered in blood.
I don't know. I forgot.
That's fair.
Java, what are you up to?
I'm at the wet shovel
Wet shovel also.
having a drink.
Uh-oh. Well, in come three of your compatriots.
Oh, Lord.
Here's Java. Hello.
Hi.
That was a good. Good. Pew.
Thank you.
Pew. I want to do that.
There's nothing saying that you can't.
I'm not good at woof, not the pew.
I'm sure you, if we get you a crossbow, you could. You could.
Nope, nope. And
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay. Java, hi.
Hi.
Where did you come from?
I've been here the whole time listening to you guys.
What?
What?
Oh, we were started at the Dusky Owl.
Yeah, I heard you from like a few miles away.
Jeez.
You forget I have high levels of hearing here, being an elf that I am.
Hey, you didn't leave any like lights or fires or random things going on at the other place, did you?
Like, oh God, I hope
You didn't
not.
cause any ruckus over there.
I
did you, Trevor?
think I might have. I think I might have done something at the library.
You think?
I broke a stool.
You broke a stool?
It was an
How?
acc- I sat down too fast.
Oh my gosh.
Your brain slowed down and your body didn't react to the
Whatever
chair.
the words he's saying.
I think he didn't you juggle a couple of halflings?
No, no, those were little dolls.
What?
No,
Oh
I
man.
tried to pick up that one half, but he yelled at me.
I can imagine why.
But he was so nice. He was wearing fancy clothes. I wanted to pick him up. He yelled at me.
Well, because he didn't want you to pick him up.
That's
I look over at the barkeep. Can I have another drink, please?
4.
So, a round of drinks is served.
Thank you.
we did it.
Yeah.
I, without Trevor looking, take his drink and drink his drink before he takes a sip.
Oh, give me a sleight of hand check here.
Oh shit! Natural one.
As slow as a turtle, Zagine reaches out first.
I was just trying to.
Trevor being the experienced drinker thwarts your efforts.
Damn it, Trevor! You're so drunk and you still saw me do that? How the? Just trying to just. Oh, your drink looks so damn good. I wanted yours.
Ask next time.
Can I have your drink? Really?
Pepe, another.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Another round of drinks appears.
As
3
I'm
for 3 for Zagine.
Oh,
3 for Zagine.
uh-oh.
Hey, Trevor. Oh, whoa. What happened? Why am I talking so not right?
That's because this stuff is a real shit.
What kind of drink was that last one?
Oh,
Oh, that's the ogre killer stuff.
no, that explains it. I think this is what I drank when I beat the jerk in the thing.
Yeah. Watch this. Just slap it. Joshua across the face. You know.
Oh,
You didn't feel that, did you?
I mean, like it hurt my feelings.
Speaking of feelings hurt, TJ's not here.
yeah.
Sad. Oh, TJ.
Wherever he is, he's doing great. Probably kept swimming in gold and his preferred undergarments of whoever he's.
I don't even need those. I take mine off.
What?
Not here.
Oh,
Not here.
No.
No,
Well,
No.
I don't need them.
I don't need to see that. And indecent exposure is the
do
cut
not
point.
do not get him
I
banned.
assure you, I'm decent.
Do not what?
All right, we will move over to
Yep.
TJ at this point as you guys are having a grand old time at the wood shovel. TJ, what are you up to?
Probably just relaxing at the
Blackberry?
Blackberry.
All right.
Since Teddy decided that move me
Okay.
How late is it?
It's late into the evening as all your compatriots have are on a pub crawl of sorts.
Where are we going next?
This is the last stop.
Last time.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder if maybe we should try an activity.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Ah,
Nope.
Okay.
That you get in trouble.
Who cares? It's just trouble. It's no big deal.
let's see.
Trouble
here.
is
Actually, I do have a question.
Sure.
Who has the stone? Did Teddy keep it?
No, you still have it.
Checking?
Yep.
Make sure.
Yep. He was not going to take it from you. That is your possession.
we still,
That
you
is
still
your
have,
responsibility.
you still have the 10.
Yes. What I was talking.
I keep thinking of the polished stone. I keep getting that mixed up. When we
I
say
still
stone.
have that too.
No, I don't. when we say stone, my mind goes to the black polished stone.
That's a gem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I say stone tablet, I mean stone tablet.
Mm-hmm.
Polished black gem is a
There it
polished
is,
black
yep.
gem. It's still warm to the touch,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't magic.
Mm.
I'm gonna die of radiation poisoning.
When you shine a light through it, just turns it into a laser.
Trevor, I want to do your activity.
I say we play some drinking games.
You know what? You know what I don't like to do? Puke.
Yeah.
I
think
too late.
I think no.
Come on.
I need to go lay down. And
Ooh, how many drinks has everybody had at this point?
let's
I've had
Let's see here.
two.
Let's do some constitution rolls.
I
here.
have my black.
I'm on.
I need to know how many
I'm
how
having
many
a nice
taverns
dinner with a
in-
glass of wine,
Nice soft
music.
how many taverns
fine dining experience.
Exactly. That's what I'm on.
Ruckus bar party.
Yeah, no thank you.
chug, chug, chug.
invert the gnome, you know, just like just
I'm
curious,
sure I'll
how
hear
many
about this
taverns,
later.
bars, and drinking establishments are there in Blackstone?
I think there was 4 or 5 taverns.
Something like
Plus
that.
A couple inns.
I didn't save Mike's original one on the map.
Ooh, in my notes here for Blackstone.
Just want to know to give a guess on how many drinks.
Oh yeah, 'cause you've been to a few establishments by now, yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. Blackstone. There is the Barking Owl,
1,
the Silver Cabbage,
2,
the Ivory Stag,
3,
the Wet Shovel.
4,
Plus there was also the Giant Snook Inn and Black.
6. All of them have drinking
So
establishments.
the inns do have like a small bar restaurant type thing because they want to serve their guests. And the taverns are just straight up bar food.
Mm-hmm.
No rooms for rent.
Okay.
So yes, they all have drinking establishments. So 6 joints.
6 joints. Okay.
Times 10 each. It's 35.
Yeah. So we'll go with 3 apiece, 5 for the what's shots.
Ooh.
Shots.
Yikes.
Not hitting the hard sauce as hard, so 2, 1 less, 12 plus 4.
16.
16. Still pretty messed up.
This is over the course of 4 hours.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, we get that.
I'm trying to think. You gave me the 3. I had 1 before
I gave
that.
you 4.
You gave me
You took-
4.
you took
So
one
6
back.
for me.
6 for you.
Hmm.
How many?
Just the
Just the 2?
yeah.
She's the soberest one of you all.
Yep.
She's the one that's going to make
All
sure.
right,
We're shameless.
Trevor and Joshua.
Look.
Constitution saving throws, please.
Okay.
Oops.
All right, not bad. Not bad. It's not going to get me anywhere.
See, let's do the DC here. How many drinks did you say you had? 16? 3 plus 5?
20 over the course of 4 hours. Shots.
Yep.
60
20 shots
Most
over
people
4.
would be.
on the floor. 16 over the course. of 4 hours.
16, all right. So what'd you roll?
22.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm very disappointed, actually. But I did beat a dwarf.
Hold it together. Trevor,
15.
puking your guts out.
Let it out. Let it out. Let it out. Don't hold it. Let it
I'm
out.
holding them up.
Same.
As Trevor is talking to Josh at one point.
Oh, God.
The stars in your eyes. The
I
light
want my
in
bloody
his
clothes back
Yeah.
after this.
Let's get Let's get him home.
As
I'm-
I'm
Let's get him back to
slowly.
Blackberry.
I'm fine.
You are not fun. Get
Is that black?
No, we're at
slowly
the West
slipping
Elm.
my wine away.
Come on, let's take him home.
I can't believe these are my party members.
I can.
You're not even there.
That's why I'm.
TJ knew. TJ knew.
He knew straight up what was going down.
He's like, nope, I'm not. I'll have no part of it.
Yep. So making your way back.
Yep.
Yep.
Hauling Trevor over my shoulder. Come on. You're gonna need one of those healing kits.
Hmm. Literally.
And
this would have any
restoration's probably by morning.
You guys make your way back to Blackberries. The evening has gone on, getting to be about that time.
I take a late evening stroll.
Are you all returning together, or Shava,
Yeah.
you staying there? Sagine?
I was helping carry them.
Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah, it's probably, I think Joshua on one arm and
Yep.
me on the other, or whatever.
Old drunken.
We're just helping him keep, he can't even stand up.
I'm a black dragon.
So it's literally
That's
dragging his feet right now. Like his feet are just,
Or
he's
like
not even
green.
walking.
All right. Shava
Acid.
and TJ, just
That'd be
give me
fine.
a straight D20 test.
Six.
14.
6,
Six.
14. Shava, as you and your drunken companions are returning to Blackberries, notice TJ's taking a stroll.
I
Leaving Blackberries to go for a walk.
go join him and leave those three
Yep.
to their devices. Hi.
Hi. You're not gonna put those three to bed and make sure they stay in stay
I'm
put?
No, I'm pretty sure the guy has got it handled. He's not as drunk as Trevor or Joshua. I think Trevor is worst out of the three. He's had a lot of drinks.
Yeah, unfortunately, as was expected. You're not tired yourself?
Not really.
I'm just going for a short walk and then I'm headed to bed, so you don't tag along with me if you don't want to.
I don't mind. I'd be honored to join you. You don't mind.
You can
Okay.
I'll be there short.
All right. And then I head
Sounds good. Head back in. Joshua and Trevor still trying to make their way upstairs.
You guys,
Travis like
Being way too loud.
here. Put his butt on my arms here. There you go. Yep.
I cast silence.
Can he cast anything?
That's a good
Stay?
question. No.
Yeah.
Hey, I did that to Andy.
Did it fail?
Barking owl.
What's that?
Did it fail?
I said that it's barking owl.
Trying to
on the
cast
others.
it.
Well, then
You also rolled a higher constitution than.
Yeah, that's true.
No, actually, this was the higher constitution.
Oh, never mind. That was enough.
All right, we will move over to TJ. So make your way over to your location. You see Teddy standing there next to the well.
I walk up to him.
All right, as you meet up with Teddy, he pulls out a small stone, mutters a few words, and you see a shimmer of purple arcane magic surround you both. And he says, "There, now we can speak freely."
Good.
TJ, it's been brought to my attention that there are members of the council that are potentially trying to sabotage everything that we've been trying to accomplish since the goblin incursion, maybe even before.
Why am I not surprised?
I don't know much, as I only received word from Mr. Swiftus. As he met with the council, we had a moment to speak alone, and he is the one that entrusted me with the information at the behest of your brother.
Who's Swiftus?
He is the leader of the Black Arrows Thieves Guild in.
Oh, he's
He's the guy,
the little gnome guy.
little gnome guy.
Okay. Well, that throws everything I was figuring out the window. I figured he was. Anybody, I figured he was in on it. He seemed like he had insider knowledge from the council. But that's a bit surprising.
I'll need you and your group to investigate the other council members, beginning with Zane Marshall out of Shady Hill. Mr. Swiftus has provided substantial information about Mr. Marshall and the debts that he has incurred in his failed business dealings and loan payments,
Who has this loan?
and that these actions may be given others influence on him and the decisions that he's made during the council meetings, in particular, the expulsion from you and your friends from the academy. Whoever is pulling the strings, we need to find out what their plan is and who else is involved. We need to know how deep this goes. As far as who his failed business dealings and loan payments are, we'll have to find that out. Mr. Swiftus did not give me that information. I do realize that the threat from the north is not over, given the information that you've provided. We have sent a messenger to Lord Hayden Coulter, ruler of the Kaizen Empire, to the south past the Veiled Gate, to see if he would be willing to provide additional resources.
Who is that again?
Lord Hayden Coulter? Ruler of the Kaizen Empire.
KYZON?
Kise. And those that have lived or traveled through the region of the Solaris Fields here knows that the Kaizen Empire leaves the region to govern itself. In return, the region supplies the Empire with 35% goods and resources. So, and if you look at your regional map, at the very south road that goes down, you will see where the Veiled Gate is. And the south of that is the Kaizen Empire. I'm almost certain Zane Marshall is not the only one, given what had occurred during our council meetings over your guys' expulsion from the academy. I'm sure there are a few others, those of which I do not know yet. We're going to need you and your group to investigate and find out. This is just between you and I. Nobody else knows that I am speaking to you about this. Nobody but Mr. Swiftus and I have discussed this information with anybody else.
I have to tell everybody in the group so they understand what's going on.
I fully understand. I know that you trust them. Well, then be cautious in your dealings.
Okay, just to make sure I got this.
Mhm.
Zane investigate Zane Marshall down in Shady Hill.
Yep.
He was one of the more boisterous ones about sending us packing. You've got failed businesses. What else?
Failed business dealings and loan payments.
Payment. We don't know it.
Exactly. There's a grave danger when council members are compromised in this manner.
Is it possible anybody on the council has the actual leverage?
That's something I gravely fear. I'm looking for you to help us figure this out.
Um, you would have said he was probably one of the more vocal members. Was there anybody that really didn't say anything, but still took the side of throwing us to the wolves?
He thinks for a moment. He says, "Not that I recall. Everybody had some opinion on whether it was either for or against. Nobody stood silent."
How many council members were there? Voted?
Shady Hill and Blackstone. I forget. I think there's 6 or 7 on each. I can for you real quick here. Let's see.
I see 5 on Blackstone.
5 on Blackstone. 5 on Shady Hill.
What was the vote? What was it?
6-4.
Were the 6 split between both councils, or was like one side fully?
I would have to go back and look at the records. I can't remember exactly
Probably doesn't matter, but it might.
who voted for what.
It was like, well, everybody at Shady Hill voted against us. That would
No, it
tell
wasn't.
like-
It wasn't one-sided or another like that.
Do you trust the other 3 that voted for us?
Absolutely.
Who are they? Should have figured I'd ask that. God damn it. I hate it when I ask the really good questions.
Nope. Ray Spencer, out of Blackstone, Troy Watts out of Blackstone, myself, and Elizabeth Reed out of Shady Hill.
What was the last name again?
Elizabeth Breeden. Elizabeth Breeden.
Breeden?
Breeden.
Breeden.
He runs one of the farms. I'm guessing.
Maybe,
Wild guess.
probably. General store.
Took a stab in the dark with the last name.
Well, I'm just thinking you say you trust her, we could use her as a contact in Shady Hill if we go
I
down.
would think so.
But I'll be cautious as to what we say.
Your sister is down there. Your brother-in-law's down there.
I know that too, but they may not know anything. She is a shop
So
owner. She
contact,
might
yep.
be more
Absolutely.
and as a council member and a shop owner,
Yep.
she might be more knowledgeable in what kind of business ventures
Oh,
Zane
absolutely.
had going on. You know, because business people tend to
Mm-hmm.
talk and whatnot.
They do.
So, and this all came from Swift. Well, no market history. Look into Zane then.
I know it's a lot. There's a lot going on with
Well, I'm just,
everything up north, what you currently have in your possession,
yeah, that's the one thing.
this including that. Yeah.
Well, this is, I'm afraid they're going to come south looking for this tablet.
I'm afraid of that too.
Um, I don't want to be carrying it around across the countryside either. I don't want to leave it in Blackstone either. Name Marshall Shady Hill business home payment. Somebody else. Remember. What kind of sabotage has he been getting at other than us sending us to for something stupid?
It's not just you. There are others who are in our employment that have been disruptive in dealing with them or trying to just overall block things that we're trying to do when it comes to both communities working together. Because right now Blackstone seems to be the forefront of whatever's happening up north. We are the first
Right.
line of defense. So everything that we have going on here, he's trying to undermine in some manner, whether it be finances, resources. It just seems like he's always trying to put up roadblocks where we need to. I mean, I think we would be farther along in our wall building effort if it wasn't for him. whether it's materials, labor.
Are we getting a lot of materials from Shady Hill?
Well, we get a lot of their resources that they use. Moving up here since a good majority of the town was devastated.
Right.
So whatever we do get from them isn't what they had promised, or
Right.
fractions of what they were going to send us. We can't rely on them to, build at the efforts or at the speed that we need to be preparing, because especially now with what you have, and that's the only reason I have reached out to Lord Hayden in hopes that he will be able to, whether it's send resources, troops, anything.
Pondering the idea of taking it to breakfast. You got it. Okay. I'm assuming most of the people at the Drakmar Academy are high level people.
I would trust them. Trackmore has never been one to side with any sort of political agenda.
This wouldn't be political. If there are forces at work looking to open a portal to hell, I think they would take some interest in helping to prevent that. Well, politics notwithstanding.
I would say this. Given the region, Trackmore is probably the best place, but not a permanent solution.
Somebody could research it and tell us what we need to do to get rid of it permanently.
Possibility.
Other arcane researchers might be able to come up with something. I don't want to trust. I don't want to hang on to this thing forever. I feel like I've got a bullseye in my head right now. Because if they can detect it in some fashion, that would be bad.
If they can detect it, we need to get it out of here.
And Go talk to Milo and Mars from the original Starter. Maybe meet somebody on the arcane side. Are there horses in town for sale?
You could stop by the stables and see. I don't know particularly offhand if
Ours are gone to the winds, eaten. No.
oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, well, we had to move on our feet so for a few days, and so we couldn't take them with us. We had to cut them loose, and they weren't anywhere near where we left them, so they're either run off or something got a hold of them.
Well, horses are pretty smart animals. If anything, will probably show back up in Blackstone eventually. But
Oh, yeah, they may.
if they're still alive.
If they're still alive, they may show up in Blackstone. So hopefully they do. Anything else?
That's all I have.
All right. We'll put out one morning for Dragmore and then head for Shady Hill to do some investing.
Best of luck.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for everything.
Thank you for everything. He gives you a hearty hand on the back, handshake, heads off.
You're gonna need a good night rest.
You head back to Blackberries, or yep, Blackberries, and all right, again, everybody. If you would like, you can take a long rest again. Those that are inebriated are well, some have hangovers.
Some are never completely sober either. He's a functioning alcoholic.
I keep on falling over the first 3 steps.
What time of night is it right now?
No,
Well, he said long rest.
How
I didn't
many
know,
drinks did you
he said long rest, and I didn't know if it just started. So when you had your talk with him,
No, it was
that's
like
what I. That's late at night.
one.
But everybody can take their long rest if you need to.
It's morning. Sun has risen, or is rising, or whatever you want to call it.
If anyone needs me, I'm gonna go get breakfast with my folks.
Enjoy. I'm gonna when the arbor shop opens.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna go with you. I get a discount.
DM, would this be considered a poison effect?
What was that?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, it would.
Right.
After you're done with breakfast.
Gonna try and make it through my spells, sorry, sickers, and then to get to revive poison on myself. Just
Fair enough.
and then I'll walk out and just bright and chipper.
You're gonna need a bucket this time.
Well, next time when we drink the Trevor, let's make sure to have.
Yeah, couple buckets.
Morning, you two. How you guys doing?
Wow, how do you sound so chipper? That doesn't even make sense.
Oh, I am just happy, go lucky. I'm ready to go. I'm a morning person.
That's great. I'll see you in 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
I'll see you in an hour.
Fine.
Then after that, him and I.
Well, I gotta go to my folks' house, say hi, all that other good jabber jabber. And I'm gonna go and eat breakfast and then take this guy to the armor shop because due to my background, I get 20% off non-magic items.
Oh shit! 20%
So if you
off.
buy it for me, I just give you the bone.
Yeah.
I'm down. for
Gonna
that.
go over to your ancient anvil.
Nothing ancient.
Well, do they sell?
Yeah, that's where the armor's built.
All right.
Yep.
Do they? As long as they sell heavy.
Got the copper arms. That's where the weapons are made.
Oh, I see that.
I need to figure out what marker I'm on. He
Forget
gave
what
me
his name
pointers.
is.
I did forget his name.
Yeah, look after me.
Scale mill. That'd be my
Also-
recommendation.
Marcus Cole.
Fuck you, Marcus.
Fuck you, Josh.
As I go past the shop.
Son of a bitch, Joshua.
I'm sorry, he's helping me.
Fuck you too.
You asshole!
What did I do?
For a second,
I actually want to give you some business, damn it.
morning, Marcus.
Hey, Trevor.
The priest. Oh, so the priest gets a slide. I see. I see how it is.
19.
He knows which gate he's trying to open up.
My recommendation was scale mail
That actually makes sense because
because you've got
I've got the decks for
yeah,
it.
you've got a couple points in the deck, so
How much is it?
It's gonna be 20% off of 50.
Oh, there you go.
Math.
Do your math.
because a heavy armor you can't apply your dex bonus to, so you'd have to go into
Yeah.
It'd
Yeah,
be like
minimum
10
10%
gold off.
gold,
It'd be
yeah.
40.
It'd be 40 gold.
Yep.
you'd have to go into
It's actually not
chainmail.
bad. I'm down to I have 62, so that's
There you
enough.
go. There,
Right.
mark it off.
So just go down to 22 gold. And then add. So now that means my armor proficiency or my. All right, let's make sure I do this right. So scale mill, max. So I get
14 plus your dex bonus.
So I get 16. So I'm going up 3 points. That's
Nice.
There you
That'll
go.
help.
That'll
That 13 was killing me.
Yep.
Yeah,
As a fighter, I need
that
more than
Uh-huh.
13.
that will be a good thing.
That was
Mhm.
killing me. And after my long rest, I also did weapon mastery on my hand axes because I get it.
Sounds good.
So
What's on the hand axes?
I don't know. But I only
I
have 4
think
weapons,
it's
so
it's not
No,
sap.
it's
Vex.
Vex.
I was gonna look it up.
Ooh.
I think Vex is like.
Index.
Yeah, but you have to be using that weapon.
Yeah.
That's the catch. You
Mhm.
can't say,
Can't just
oh,
use it. Yeah, that is.
I know Vex and I'm going to apply it to my great,
But I mean,
great sword. No.
I only have 4
No, you
weapons
gotta
right
train
now, so
with
it
it.
makes
Yes,
sense to just
Beforehand. Yeah.
be mastery in it, even if I
That's why I can
Even if you don't have.
use it
You
with
can
my short
change it
bow.
later.
The short bow has
At
Vex
every
in it.
long rest, I can change. I can choose to change, swap them out. Fine.
Whatever weapons you're normally using is your best bet to have readied.
Yeah. But since I just makes sense. Where the hell did I see the index?
Should be at the top.
There.
Oh.
D6.
Any other shopping that needs to happen?
I don't know if it's worth
Get some
selling
rope.
stuff. Like I don't need my other
Rope.
Head over to
The general.
Can we
shop.
sell stuff to the store?
that Gerard.
Yes.
Because
It already-
I don't need my original greatsword because I got another one from.
Greatsword is not a longsword. Longswords are
Long swords are different than great.
Oh,
Yeah.
then I have. Actually,
I'd keep
that's a
both.
good point. Doesn't. You know what?
Get back.
I forgot about that. That that's one and the same. That's true. So I'm gonna change my weapon history from the hand.
Too late.
Because
Is there a gem shop here?
There.
long sap.
You have to go into Moundville for that kind of fanciness.
He says Polished Black's gem wasn't magical, but it's still warm to the touch.
Mm-hmm.
Not magical, I don't know. Sell it.
Keep it a buck.
Yes, sir.
Trevor is going to go into go to the market and see if he can find some herbs,
Herbs?
specifically healing.
Healing herbs, such as
Well, the kind.
weed.
I mean, I leave that up to the DM to decide.
That's all you find.
Okay. But things
Wacky
that
tobacco.
are components of healing potions. Because I've got the herbalism
Oh, yeah, that's right.
kit ability,
Yeah.
so I might as well just pick up the supplies.
Those kids.
I need about 25 gold.
Is there a way? Is there somewhere I can go?
Oh, crud. Never mind. I will have to wait until I make it to Shady Hill in order to do that because I am low on funds.
Fair enough.
Like, it's probably a DM question. though.
That's a DM question because I don't know.
Is there a place I can go in town to find out what magic longsword has on it?
Not here. Not here in Blackstone. You have to go to Mountainville.
I'm going for that.
Mountainville's a big city.
Or you could just test it out and see what happens.
That
Well, does it work that way? If I like just pull up the longsword, so you get and then the magic after it.
You'd have to attune to it, right?
With +1s, you don't have to,
Not usually with a +1.
unless it's something really
It's
special.
more than just a +1.
What does that mean? It's just
Tune?
what are you talking?
That's just something that the
Magic on
DM lets loose.
Oh,
We'll say this. Trevor detected it was magic. What the magic is, you don't know.
yeah.
That's it. You'd have to take it to somebody who would be able to.
That's the way to.
right.
I can't like try it out in battle and figure it out.
I mean, you can.
Ah,
That's basically what you're saying.
well, yeah, and honestly, that's what I let Dean do with his wizard.
What does this thing do?
Fool around and find
The
out.
pie blade.
The dagger of burning sensation.
Does it be sweet if it was like a ice property or a weighted property or something?
Put some respect on his name. The proper thing is create a theory, test it, because he's a scientist. He's a wizard.
Let's just call it what it is. Fool around and find out.
Yep, there's plenty of that.
Jerry will not
Yeah, make it no.
be offended. Something.
Oh. Who? So is it just me and Joshua right now together, or anyone else? Or is
Yeah, shopping, because we're just going around grabbing just this, that, and the third.
yeah.
Trevor's going over to Gerard's to get some rope and
I'll join Trevor.
whatever medicinal supplies you can find.
I'm just taking stock of things and just being
Oh,
like,
that's right. You don't have any money.
yeah, I'm looking at the prices and going,
Yeah. Inflation's gone up. What the hell?
is that really how much
just feel-
halfling weed costs these days?
The long lead? Let's kill that mark.
Yeah, and I want Trevor as well.
That's why I grabbed it.
What are you doing it to these plants? Are you
Excited to use that one.
Are you just feeding them liquid gold or something like that? Just a whole bunch of commentary like that. But that would
Yeah.
be me. That would
Yeah.
be Trevor for now.
And Shava's with you.
I think we're done, so we're gonna have
Joshua and Zagon are done shopping for your armor. Got what you needed?
Not in my armor. Put it on.
What's TJ doing?
It's the good stuff.
Checking
Check
for
on
horses
those
at the stable.
Check in at Roland's yard.
See if he's got any horses or if he
No,
has
you can't just
our
put it
horses.
on.
In fact, they came back
No,
on their
wait,
own.
never mind. That's
Well,
not true.
let's see.
Been for like 4 or 5 days.
Well, your horses are not there.
I was hoping. I don't think I can afford a new one.
Your state applies.
We could always just take a wagon over there. We don't have to just go on our own. Why are we going to Shady Hill? I mean, I know why I'm going there, but
I'm not going to Shady Hill.
you're not?
I'm going to Drakmar Academy.
Huh.
You were listening in, weren't you, when you weren't supposed to? I haven't told you guys shit yet.
True.
Oops.
That's metagaming. Excuse me.
Mhm.
Accidentally, but yeah.
Why are out? What? You already want to leave? TJ.
Are you with me at the stables?
I'm walking around. Walking around
Well,
town.
you were off to your store, and these
Okay.
guys were off buying armor. I went to the stables to see what they had for horses.
My
in case
apologies.
Clark came back.
My apologies then. Okay, then. I will rewind again.
Freddy's a double.
So you were at Roland's yard.
Yeah.
He's got 2 horses available. That's all he can spare.
Does he have a wagon?
Does not have a wagon. Fortunately, town has resources it needs.
I completely understand. I know. I get it.
I know.
I was hoping.
Yeah. You got it. Joshua and Zagon, what are you guys doing? Done shopping?
Done shopping, head back to the as it's escaping me right now.
Blackberry?
Head back to Blackberry to regroup with everyone else.
Sounds good. Trevor?
I have nothing else to do.
Shaba?
You want me to just head Blackberry?
Yeah, I can probably get this stuff cheap at Shady Hill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go there anyway. Edgar's probably worried sick.
I want to
Same
find
here.
out if
My family's
what TJ did last night. He got drunk. What the hell?
Sorry, what?
I want to find out what TJ did last night. He got drunk, or if he just went to bed, or what he
How did you get here?
did. I thought,
Everybody's just metagaming around. You guys aren't there.
I thought we were-
No,
I thought we were all
Walking back.
I thought we were all at the Blackberry. Right?
Yeah.
not yet.
That's my bad.
God'll tell us when everybody's back in Blackberry.
But why don't we head
You
back?
guys are on your way back.
Yes.
They're deciding what they're gonna do.
Okay.
So why don't we just head back to the Blackberry and
After the stables, I'll head back.
we'll
Everybody's back at Blackberry.
Except TJ.
No, he just said he was
I'll
going
head
back.
back to Blackberry after I check the stables.
All right, you're all back together now. Oh, nobody wants to talk.
So how's Marcus in the armory?
Who?
How's the armory?
Fuck you, Mark.
Marcus Cole.
Yeah, he's fine. He got shorter.
Fuck you, Joshua.
He didn't like me. I didn't even do nothing, and he goes, "Fuck you too for no reason." What did I do to him? I just was associated with him. That's
And then he
all.
tried to upsell us. I was like, hey, my buddy here needs some armor. No! Need some armor, huh? Well, I've got this fancy stuff here. I don't want any fancy shit. Come on.
Word advantage.
You know, they do good work over there.
I didn't say they didn't.
Well, I mean,
Respect a man's craft. I don't have to like him.
I didn't say you had to. But, so, I'm gonna need to take a day for myself. I need to get back to Shady.
We make a detour first.
What kind of detour?
I want to get rid of this thing.
Valid.
It's a target on us, and I don't want it in this town.
All right.
And I
Takes
don't
out
want it on my-
Warhammer.
Not that.
Do you when you say get rid of it, you have a place in mind?
Drakmar Academy.
That's way out of the way.
Boo hoo.
Oh, okay. So I guess you don't want healing potions.
I do want healing potions, but maybe you can find. what
Oh,
you-
poor baby. It looks like you're not going to get any healing potions.
I was gonna say you could probably get stuff on the way to
No, I can't because I'm out of money. I need money in
No,
order to make these healing potions.
Hey, speaking of that, is there a way to earn some money or get some coffers going here?
Oh, probably there's something we can do, but not necessarily here. I really want to get this thing out of town.
I do agree with getting that damn thing on.
I want to get it into the hands of people who can research it and find out if there's a way to actually physically destroy it.
Also, people who can protect it if it does. If it does come.
Yeah, I don't want a horde of goblins suddenly finding us and not being able to keep it from them.
And the only one who can speak Goblin in this group is only me. Or at least can
And
understand
some of
them.
the other things Joshua's father mentioned that they were aligning with don't sound fun at all.
Not at all.
I prefer to get it someplace I would reasonably consider safe.
Right,
The best place to pick out is Drakmar.
right.
They've probably got a nice, big, large, magical library.
Hey,
To keep it
you
protected.
know how we
and-
got to that one town portal?
Yeah, is the portal an option?
I guess we'd have to ask the gentleman who portaled us if he'd do it again.
That crazy bloke?
No.
Well, the
the
guy
kid.
south of town. I mean, maybe we can get Teddy to ask Teddy and he can get it to us. Yes, I get it. Shady Hill's closer.
It'd be a day out of the way.
We need to go to Shady Hill anyways at a later time, so I want to go there and then go to Drakmar and come back.
Why do we need to go to Shady
I will
Hill?
not explain it here and now. Trust me. I'll tell you on the road, Drakmar, but not forward.
So, right now we're limited on funds.
I understand that. Which is why we're going to be hoofing it. They've only got 2 horses at the stables I ain't got. I need to buy one. I was hoping ours may have come walking.
Did Teddy pay us for anything? I mean,
Other
White
than
Wolf
pay-
has got to have some sort of bounty on him.
Not that I'm aware of. We can ask Teddy, but since they knew nothing of him, there's probably nothing here. There could be something in Moundsville. There could be something at Drakmar.
Do we dare ask Teddy for a loan?
Do you want to explain to him how risky that would be?
Teddy stuck his neck out for us enough as it is. I do not want to give anybody ammunition against him right now. We're a bit on our own.
All right.
Is there a bank? Something we can get a loan?
Well, what do you spend it on? There are only 2 horses in the stables.
Gold is the least of my concerns right now. I want to get rid of that.
Yeah, we should get rid of that stone as quickly as possible before we get a target on our backs again.
Magical, if it can be traced, then we have a target on our back already.
Right.
Exactly.
I would.
We don't want a bigger target on our back.
I'd like to put it somewhere that's
You know where you
shield
can
it.
put it. We go right. I don't think this is a good idea. But I bet you right near the middle of the worst part of the whisper. Ain't nothing going in there.
I don't know. They put it together before. They might be desperate enough to go to the glade.
Unless, of course, they're based out of the Whispering Glade, where all
which
that
is a possibility.
Yeah.
They found the mount, or they found the cave that Sam put it in. I don't think it would be hard for them to track it down to something like the Whispering Glade.
Right.
What if we put it in the portal?
We'll find a way in there too.
It's best to have it guarded and
Guarded, investigated, so somebody can tell us, is there a way to destroy it? Is there, we can only destroy it once we have all the pieces together or something stupid like that. I want to get it out of town soon.
I agree.
Like I said, I was hoping they'd have horses and maybe finagle something. They've only got a couple horses. No.
then why don't we just see if there are any merchants going out to Shady Hill, Drakmore, any number of places. If we go to Shady Hill, get some money, we can afford horses and a number of other things, and we could head out to Drakmore on our own steam, or we could just find someone that we can jump into their wagon and take it all the way to Moundsville or Shady Hill, or Moundsville or Drakmore.
I'm not a caravan guard for some cash doesn't bother me. Want to do it that way? Okay with that. So
All right.
if we can find somebody that's headed either Monesville, Drakmore, or Shady Hill, whatever.
So what's this plan?
I'm still offering to go to Shady Hill just by myself if need be, get some funds, come back, and
Well,
we
they
can
might
dig-
have more horses available in Shady Hill, but
Kind of opposite direction of the way we want to go. But
sort of.
I don't know.
It's a day south.
It's only a day.
I know.
And you can get these horses.
Theoretically,
Shava, do you have any business in Shady Hill?
Oh, I'd like to see my family. My family's in Shady Hill.
I'm down for Shady Hill.
All right.
I'd rather not
We
separate.
lose
the
a day. Not great. Not terrible.
Well, technically a day to get there, but then we're coming back. It's a couple days really.
No, if we go to Shady Hill and get the horses, then we're headed straight to the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Is Moundsville on the way? I didn't check.
Bro.
it's between Drakmore and Shady Hill.
It's not a straight shot, but it's on the
No,
road. But yeah.
it's not. If we leave from here, we pass through Moundsville. If leaving from Shady Hill, I think there's a road south of Moundsville we could bypass. It's just
Again, if you don't want to go to Shady Hill for some strange reason,
I do. We have reason to go to Shady Hill that I can't speak to right now. And that's why I want to make the route. I don't want to take this thing Shady. I want to get rid of it as soon as possible. Because
then we caravan it. Then I mean that's the fastest route
All
to
right.
Drakmore.
Right.
So we're gonna do caravan to Drakmar.
well, let's see if we can find out if there's any trade merchants that need caravan guards to heading east. Is that what you're gonna do? For a start.
Head to the message board.
No mess.
Read. No caravans at this time. There is one scheduled in 3 days.
How long of a journey is it even by caravan to get there?
Where's the caravan headed?
Moundsville.
And then we get something back there, or hopefully get paid enough. Not leaving for 3 days.
There is another option I didn't think about.
So
We could sell some of our stuff. Take the get the horses and maybe see if we can find a wagon.
Only got here
yeah, but they can pull a wagon. That's why I was hoping if there's a wagon, we pull money to buy that wagon.
Do we know how much all that?
I guess probably
I guess we can look it up.
70. I guess would probably be around what, 75 gold.
For each horse. How much?
But I mean, we do have some magical supplies here that we're not using.
I'm sure it would be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got a few things I could sell. Price for a horse there.
It's
To that, but
there's a table. Horse riding animals. So, chapter.
We might be able to get a good price on the prayer beads. That's the only thing
How
magical.
long would it take us to walk to Shady?
About a day.
Roughly 30 miles?
Day and a half.
30 miles?
If we get the horses there, we can just go straight out.
Right. It's just. Let's go to Shady Hill then.
we're walking.
Yeah, we're gonna walk. And hopefully we can get the horses. Shady Hill.
Sounds good. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone voted for Shady Hill. Everyone's still voting for Shady Hill.
Yep, I'm down for Shady Hill.
All right. Hoofing it to Shady Hill.
And you said a day and a half?
Day and a half.
What time of day is it now?
Well, you woke up, you had breakfast, you went and did some shopping. It's just before noon.
We want to leave now or tomorrow?
Get the half day now, and
Okay.
it's a full day there. I'll even let you guys stay at my place so you don't have to pay for inns.
How's it looking?
Good.
Well, it's living.
Besides the caravan, what else was on the message?
Oh, that was it. Just messages of supplies that are coming in.
Right.
You know, these are things that are going to Moundville that will be either transported south down to for Kaizen Empire or moving on toward Pleasant Grove to be shipped out.
All right. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Moving down.
All right, you head out.
Yeah.
grab your backpacks, your gear, and head off down the road, leaving Blackstone in the distance. Half a day's journey. As you reach the fork that leads to Southview and then turns to the west and heads towards Shady Hill. Nighttime comes as the sun disappears over the horizon.
Find a nice spot and pitch camp.
Find a spot off the road. You have seen no travelers on the road as far. Hit your camp. Evening goes without incident. Morning comes, you pack up and head out. The rest of the day you spend traveling to Shady Hill.
Would I was gonna during the camp, I was just gonna ask have him fill us in
Later.
later. Okay. That's all. I just wanted to see when was there a good time for that?
When we're on our way to drive.
Okay.
The day goes on. Sun careens across the sky and begins to sink deep into the horizon as Shady Hill appears in your vision. Close to 10:30, we're going to wrap it up here for this evening as our adventurers have made it to Shady Hill.
Woo!
We will pick up next week. I think Zagine is going to be out. So we'll be down one player, but we'll make do.
Mm-hmm.
Till then, everybody stay safe out there. From all of us here at TM2 Studios and D20 Legends, thank you for watching. Have a good night.
Bye.